Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Contraption has got to go. Easy, girl. Easy. Steady now. Uncle Joe!
What's the matter? Must be an earthquake.
Here's your earthquake. Get it out of here.
We've only had it for a couple of days. Let's give it a chance.
To wreck the hotel? Already it cracked a set of dishes, shattered a window, and knocked 8 shingles off the roof.
You see, it stopped. Boy, what a bargain. It only cost $9.
And it's already done $14 worth of damage. Now, I want this monstrosity out of here and get me a cake of ice for the old ice box.
In case you don't think modern, what do you want an outmoded old ice box for? We can have this fancy deluxe all-electric type refrigerator.
It isn't going to work, Uncle Joe.
What isn't going to work?
Your idea of getting out of work.
Who lugs 200 pounds of ice up on the train twice a week?
Floyd and Charlie.
Somebody's got to hold an umbrella over the ice so it won't melt.
Mom, look at this. Honey, I don't have time to discuss homework. Since when did you start taking Japanese?
I'm not. I started writing in English, and then this thing started vibrating. You just got to do something.
What's wrong with learning to write Japanese?
Get this piece of junk out of here and get our $9 back.
If it's the shaking that's bothering you, all it'll take is a simple little adjustment. Think I got it, Kate.
Go get the ice.
A new fuse, what the...
Get the ice.
Kate.
The ice.
Kate. See, I told you.
Go get the
ice.
There. I give you your big chance and you blew it.
What do you mean?
Oh, you never make an engineer. You only give it 17 squirts.
Listen, Charlie, I've been watching you oil a cannonball for 30 years, and you always give it 17 squirts.
Then you've been watching wrong. I give it 19 squirts. You do that all can.
All right, you two, break it up. I gotta get into Pixley right away.
Hold your horses. We're settling a railroad matter.
We'll settle it later. I gotta get some ice.
So your $9 refrigerator conked out, huh?
It didn't conk. Kate wants to fill an ice bag. She's got a headache.
Yeah, from the $9 refrigerator.
All right, get this train rolling.
As soon as we settle our argument.
Yeah!
Now, as I was saying, what was we arguing about?
I don't know. I thought you was keeping track. Joe, what was Floyd and me arguing about?
Listen, you overstuffed throttle bender. If you don't get me into Pixley, you won't have to wonder what you're arguing about.
Listen here, Joe Carson. You can't talk to Charlie that way. Come on, Charlie. Don't mind him.
Okay, Floyd.
Charlie, what did you do with my apple?
What apple?
The one I put right there.
I didn't take your old apple.
I put an apple there and it's gone. And it couldn't have walked away.
Are you calling me a liar?
I ain't calling you a liar. Maybe your memory's shot from old age?
There's nothing wrong with my memory. You made that same false accusation back on July the 18th, 1953.
I did not.
Yes, you did. That's the day you accused me of stealing your blueberry pie. You turned up back in the coach with Mrs. Gunnarsson sitting on it.
That was July the 23rd, and it wasn't blueberry, it was cherry. And besides that, it was sat on by Mrs. Norton.
That was your responsibility. I just don't like anybody messing up my train.
Your train? What do you mean, your train?
Well, I'm the engineer.
Well, I'm the conductor.
And I'm the passenger.
You stay out of this.
I gotta get Kate some ice.
This train don't move until I say so.
What do you mean till you say so? Says who?
Says me.
Who said?
I said.
So's your old man. Says who? Who said?
I said.
Darn refrigerator. Couldn't have broken one of my everyday pieces, no. Had to be one of my good ones. Now, a few more minutes, this glue will hold, and it'll be good as new.
Kate.
Uncle Joe, don't smash it! Well, there goes a half hour's work ruined. I thought you were on your way to Pixley.
Well, I was. Then I got on the train, and then I wasn't.
Look, Uncle Joe, I am in no mood for riddles. Now, what's that all about?
Oh, Charlie and Floyd, they got into some kind of a fathead argument about who was boss.
Well, didn't you tell them why you had to get to Pixley?
Yeah, but it didn't do no good. They're steamed up like 2 clams in a Turkish bath.
Well, maybe I can calm them down.
Well, they're all yours. They're out on the front porch.
Oh. Hi, Floyd.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Kate.
Nice day, isn't it? Must be a lot of people waiting for a ride on the Cannonball. And if Uncle Joe doesn't get to Pixley, my food's gonna spoil.
Kate,
Yes, Charlie?
would you please ask my pig-headed assistants to go rock someplace else?
Sure.
And you can tell that pot-bellied rhinoceros that this is a free country and I rock wherever I darn please. See? Rock.
Yeah, well, I'm rocking right back at you, see?
You know, boys, this is ridiculous. Look here, you grew up together, you went to school together, and you've been working together for the past, let's see, 25 years.
30.
Charlie, when you were sick, who brought you that nice hot soup? Floyd. And Floyd, when we had that cold spell last winter, who loaned you the money for an overcoat? Charlie. Now, come on. I want you to stop acting like children and get back on that train.
Well,
You hear? I want you to shake hands and make up. That's nice. Now you're friends again. Uncle Joe,
Yeah, Kate.
you can go fetch the ice now. Charlie and Floyd just made up.
Oh. Well, glad to see you 2 clowns made it up. Hey, Floyd, will you come and help me lug the ice up in the train? Charlie says you got more brawn than brain anyway.
When did you say that?
Yesterday.
I ain't making up with nobody that talks behind my back.
I ain't been talking behind your back.
I didn't know he was such a sorehead.
Oh, yeah, and I've been putting up with this for 30 years.
Kate, you sure fixed things up. Floyd and Charlie are still at it. They're madder than ever.
I don't know what happened, but I got a feeling you said the wrong thing.
Huh.
Floyd, won't you please? Charlie, isn't there anything? Betty Joe.
Yes, Mom?
Where are you going?
I'm going into Hooterville. Andy Buckles gave me his catcher's mitt to oil up, and I have to get it back to him in time for the game.
Oh, I see. Have a nice ride. Oh, wait a minute, Betty Joe. I think I have a more important mission for you.
Whatever it is, Betty Joe, it's my must be important.
Oh, it is! The crew of the Cannonball's having a mutiny on the front porch.
Well, there must be more.
As soon as I catch my breath. You see, Charlie thinks he's the boss of the Cannonball because he's the engineer. And Floyd thinks he's the boss of the Cannonball because he's the conductor. My mom had everything settled. And then Uncle Joe stirred them all up again. You see, he was on his way for ice when the refrigerator plumped out. And then...
Never mind. I'll find out when I get there.
You go on, Mr. Douglas. Mom's waiting for you at the top of the hill.
Boys, you know Mr. Douglas.
Certainly, Mr. Pratt, Mr. Smoot.
Hi.
Mr. Douglas is a lawyer.
Yeah, we know.
And we know why you brought him here, Kate, to settle our argument. But we don't need no outside help.
But boys,
Kate, you shouldn't have brought him here.
We don't need no New York lawyer to tell us what to do.
No.
I'm sorry, Mr. Douglas.
No, wait, gentlemen. I'm not here as a New York lawyer. I'm here as a member of your community. A new one, perhaps, but one who deeply appreciates the fact that your train is the main artery of Hooterville Valley. Why, without your experienced hands guiding the controls of the Cannonball, the produce of the valley wouldn't get to market. Our children wouldn't get to school. The entire economy of the valley would come to a grinding halt.
Gee, never thought of it that way.
Well, now, you're both reasonable men. There's a very simple way of solving who's boss, who's management, who's labor. You simply split up the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're the boss. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you're the boss. And if anybody works on Sunday, you alternate.
Today's Tuesday, ain't it?
That's right, Charlie.
Well, that makes me management. All right, Floyd, get your hide on that Cannonball and start to stoking that boiler.
Well, Mr. Management, let me wish you the best of luck with your strike.
What strike?
Me.
Floyd! What's the idea of the sign?
To show the people what you really are. Listen, you're management and I'm labor, and never our twain shall meet. Stop following me. Doggone it. My darn shoelace is untied. Hold this.
I don't want this stupid sign.
Girls, time for school.
But, Mom, haven't you forgotten something? We can't go to school.
Yeah, the good old Cannonball isn't running.
But the good old hand car is.
Mom.
Come on, into your clothes and on your way.
Kate, you can't do that. Make those girls pump that handcart 25 miles into school and 25 miles back.
You're absolutely right. You can pump the hand car. And while you're in town, would you pick up some ice? Oh, I almost forgot your breakfast. Not only is our food gonna spoil, but you are down to your last biscuit.
Well, thanks for the ride.
Hey, give me a hand here, will you? Too puny, huh? Instead Instead of wasting your time chasing cats, you should have studied to be a Saint Bernard.
There ain't no sense in giving, Sylvia. There's no way to get your milk to market till this here strike is settled.
You're wasting your time, Elroy. Floyd and Charlie are still tiffin'.
Well, no use letting it all go to waste.
A rally to settle a strike. That's a wonderful idea, Uncle Joe. I didn't know you were so civic-minded.
Civic-minded nothing. Pumping that handcar reactivated my lumbago. Hey, I got these all over town.
Mm-hmm. You forgot one detail. With the strike on, how are the people going to get out here?
You're a good egg, Charlie. Bring me that fresh pair of socks when I was marching again.
Well, after all, didn't you give me your container of hot coffee so as I wouldn't freeze while I was watching you march?
Yeah.
Hi, Kate. Hi, Joe.
Hi. How wonderful you boys made up.
Yeah.
You guys got a lot of nerve making up. Me wasting all this time painting the sign.
Read it out loud, Charlie, so I'll know what it says.
Giant Stop the Strike Rally. Shady Rest Hotel, 8 o'clock tonight. Put Charlie and Floyd back to work.
So you got to him.
Got to who?
Joe. Everybody knows that the conductor's name comes before the engineer.
Boys.
This is Floyd the fireman, not the conductor, and everybody knows that the engineer comes before the fireman.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I guess you put your big paintbrush in it this time. Keeping your rally.
I gotta come up with something before my back conks out. This here arbitration is officially open. Now, the first order of business is to get management and labor to face each other. This arbitration ain't going to get off the ground. Now, the key issue in this railroad strike is, feather bedding. Has anybody got anything to say?
I have. What is feather bedding?
Yeah, what's featherbed?
Well, you're railroad men. You ought to know what that is.
Well, how should I know? We ain't got a Pullman on the cannonball.
Oh, well, that clears that matter. We're really making progress, ain't we? My function is to reconcile the conflicting demands between management and labor. Now, which one of you is management?
I am management.
Well, which one of you is labor?
Him.
Hold it. I gotta look up one of them, what do you call it? Oh, Precedent for a labor management dispute without labor. Okay, that settles that. Now let's get to the core of the matter. Core. Apple. Did you get it? Just a little joke to relieve the tension.
It ain't no joke when a pig-headed engineer is too cheap to buy his own apple and has to steal mine.
You got so much fat in your head, nothing gets through to you. I didn't steal your old apples, see?
Please, boys. You're on progress in progress. Imagine me wasting my talents on them two pig-headed mules. I'm telling you, Kate, they would...
Uncle Joe, your rally idea may have been a flop, but that get-up is sheer genius. Why, they'll take one look at that, start laughing, and get right back on the cannonball.
This is my arbitrating outfit. They've already seen it.
Oh.
I'm telling you, Kate, there's just no way to get to them.
Uncle Joe, there's a way to get to everybody.
What happened to I am not?
Mighty nice of you to invite me to supper, Kate.
Don't mention it. Come on in, Floyd. Supper'll be ready in a few minutes.
Well, if he's eating, I ain't eating.
Well, if you're not eating, he's not eating. So you might as well go back to your signs.
Wait a second, Kate. I don't mind eating if he's eating, because I'm hungry.
Here, sit right there. Lloyd, there.
But, Kate...
If you're not sitting, you're not eating, and he's not eating.
Well, I'm sitting.
Then you're eating.
Hey, that's my seat you're sitting in.
Kate told me to sit here.
I don't care who told you. I'm the manager of the hotel, and that's my seat.
You may be the manager, but Kate's the owner.
And I'm the conductor.
You keep out of it.
Yeah, don't tell me to keep out of this.
I'll tell you anything I want to.
Nice going. Supper'll be ready in a few minutes, boys.
What are you doing?
It's not done enough.
Oh, I say it is.
Look, I'm the oldest. I've got seniority.
How are we doing, Kate?
Just fine. Put the chicken over there. Just a minute, dear. Let everything come to a halt. It's time that people around this hotel learned who is boss, and that is final. And in you go.
They're too lumpy.
No, they're not.
I'm the manager around here, no matter what anybody says.
Here's your dessert.
They haven't had supper.
But they're hungry.
Then don't give them apple pie, and apple started the whole thing.
But they like apple pie.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Don't argue, I'm your mother. It's an age-old battle between management and labor.
What does that mean?
Means we're sitting, but we ain't eating. Floyd, you reckon they're trying to tell us something?
Yeah, that the chicken ain't done and the potatoes are lumpy and we don't like apple pie.
No, it's management and labor. It's us.
It is?
What have we been arguing about?
I don't know.
Well, what are we arguing for?
I don't know.
Well, why don't we stop? Kate!
Yes?
We're friends again.
We sure are.
Well, fine. Girls, bring in the lumpy potatoes, the underdone chicken, and what's left of the apple pie.
Here you are, boys.
Now we're sitting and eating.
Lots of those.
Junction. This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Kate, what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm redecorating the lobby. How do you like it so far?
You mean to tell me all this stuff came out of that one little closet?
Well, it didn't exactly come out. I dragged it out.
All by yourself?
No. He helped.
Some help.
Well, I couldn't find the girls, and you were sleeping so sound.
Oh, nonsense, Kate. Whenever there's work to be done, you go ahead and wake me up. I'll find the girls for you.
Thanks. And where are you going?
Kitchen. I'm ready to eat.
Always. But if you eat now, you'll spoil your supper.
No, I won't.
Oh, yes, you will, because I won't give you any.
Be reasonable, Kate. If I'm going to look for the girls, I got to stoke the old boiler.
You just bring that old boiler over here. If you stoke it any more, you won't be able to carry it.
Very funny.
Now, come on. I'll explain my system to you. I have the girls' things in 3 files. And Bobby Joe, Billy Joe, and Betty Joe. And this is yours.
Whose is this?
Oh, that's the dog's.
Hey, just a minute, you. You're putting that on the wrong pile. That's my slipper. Give me that. Let's rub your paws off my stuff.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Uncle Joe.
Bobby Joe, where in the world have you been? Now, listen. I want you to get over
About time you showed up. We've been looking high and low for you.
I was swimming at the water tower. It was such a nice day. What's going on? What are you doing?
We're cleaning the storage closet.
Works, that's what's going on. Your mother and me have been about breaking our backs while you and your sisters are out lollygagging around.
Speaking of lollygagging, where is Billy Joe?
She's playing tennis with Ace Gunther. They took the train into Hooterville this morning.
Tennis, swimming. Kate, you're raising a bunch of lazy girls.
Yeah. I wonder where they get it. Uncle Joe?
Oh, never mind, Mom. I'll help. What do you want me to do?
Well, first I want you to go through your stack of junk and see if you can get rid of some of it.
Oh, look. Here's my old ukulele. I wonder if I could still play it.
Not without strings. In it drives.
Some people just don't have any sentiment at all.
Oh, I have plenty of sentiment. I just don't have any room.
Mom, if all this junk came out of the closet, it'll all go back in.
Yes, but you see, this is last year's junk. And if we keep it all, where are we going to put this year's junk?
Kate, I got a great idea.
Well, this has got to go.
You're going to burn this?
No, you're going to burn it.
Kate, you haven't heard my idea. This is a valuable old antique.
Well, it's old, but it isn't an antique, and it certainly isn't valuable.
Kate, I'm surprised at you. You're not keeping up on your interior decorating. Now, to you, this is just an old piece of beat-up junk. To me, it's the inventory of a money-making antique shop.
That was your great idea.
Sure. Sometimes if the furniture don't look old enough, you take it out and bang it around till it has dents in it. This is what they call a distress finish.
Well, you know I'm in style after all. Everything I own has a distressed finish. Uncle Joe, when you catch your breath, you can haul the rest of this stuff out.
Hey, the train's in.
Yeah, later than usual today. I've been waiting for Betty Jo to get home from school. She's good health.
Yeah, fine. Then you won't need me. Here, hold it. I'm going in the kitchen to get a cup of coffee and a piece of that blueberry pie.
I'm saving that pie for supper. Besides, you just had a coffee break.
That was my sandwich break. Now I'm taking my coffee break.
There goes a remarkable man. 1 day's work and he's ahead. 3 weeks breaks.
I just love the way you look in that T-shirt, Ace. And the way you serve that ball. Wow.
Well, there's Billy, Joe, and Ace. I guess they were on the train, too.
Yeah. Looks like I'm going to have a complete staff after all.
Hi, everybody. We just had the most marvelous time. It was a perfect day for tennis, and they resurfaced the courts in Hooterville. For goodness sakes, this place looks awful.
Yeah, I've been cleaning out the storage closet.
Why in the world did you do that, Mom?
Well, it was this way. I had my choice of going to the races, playing golf at the country club, having tea with Lady Bird, or cleaning out the closet so naturally.
Oh, Mother, you're such a character. You know Ace Gunther, don't you?
Oh, of course I do. Hi, Ace.
Hello, Mrs. Bradley. Hi, Bobby Joe.
Hi, Ace.
I need your help, Billy Joe. You're just in time.
Mother, please, I've got company.
Well, that's wonderful. We can use another hand. And when Betty Joe gets here...
You mean she isn't home yet?
No. I thought she was on the train with you.
Not unless she was running it.
Well, that's it, sure. She's in the cab with Floyd and Charlie. I just hope she hurries up. Meantime, I have to see about supper.
Well, if it ain't Miss Billy Joe Bradley, prominent sportswoman, just in from the links.
Hi, Uncle Joe. But you don't play tennis on the links. You play on the courts.
Oh, they must have changed the rules.
Uncle Joe, this is Ace Gunther. Ace, this is my Uncle Joe Carson.
How do you do, Mr. Carson?
All right, son. You know anything about antiques?
No, sir.
That's too bad. I was looking for somebody to help me out in my antique business.
Oh.
Come on, Ace. You must be dying of thirst.
Yes, there's some nice ice-cold lemonade in the icebox.
Oh, hi, boys. Where's Betty Joe? Tinkering with the train again?
No, she didn't go on this run.
And we held the train an extra 20 minutes.
Well, I can't imagine what happened. She usually tells me when she's going to stay late at school.
We ain't seen her since this morning.
I said to Floyd, she just didn't look like our little Betty Joe with her hair slicked up and makeup all over her face.
And when I spoke to her, she didn't answer hardly at all. Just stared out into space, kind of dreamy-like her mind was on something far away.
I could see right off she wasn't her normal self.
Her and Moss, they ain't got brains enough to come out at night.
Boys, did she say anything about doing something after school?
I don't recollect she did.
Oh, I thought it was kind of peculiar, her with that suitcase.
Suitcase?
Floyd.
I told Charlie if it was anyone else but Betty Joe Bradley, I'd say she was running away from home.
Running away?
Yeah, you know, like that Perkins girl over in Pixley last month. Run off to the county seat and got married. And she was a year younger than Betty Joe.
Why, Betty Joe wouldn't...
Or that Walker girl from Crowell Corners last year. Hitchhiked halfway to Hollywood, California before they caught up with her.
Floyd, will you shut up? You got a mouth like a cellar door.
What'd I say?
Big dumbbell, can't you see that Kate's pretty near worried to death without you making it any worse?
Oh, no, I'm not worried. Why, Betty Joe's too sensible to do a thing like that. No, I'm not worried.
And why are you sweeping the dog?
I'm not. Sure, we'd find a note. Lots of times when she's going to stay late at school, she leaves me a note.
Well, it isn't under there, but I found this.
What's that?
Her diary. I wonder where she kept it.
Bobby Joe, you put that right back where you found it. I wouldn't think of prying into it. Probably locked anyway.
No, it isn't, Mom. See?
That is Betty Joe's private diary. Now put it back.
Okay.
On the other hand, if anything happened to Betty Joe and there was a clue in the diary and I didn't read it, I'd never forgive myself. Give it here. Oh, these are my baby's own personal thoughts, and nobody should pry into them. Put it back. Of course, I don't have to read the whole diary. I could just read the last page. And that's a mother's duty. Give it here. A mother should have some trust in her daughter.
Well, I'm not her mother.
Now, Billy Joe, what are you doing? Bobby Joe, you put this back where you found it. And that goes for dogs, too. Yes, I mean you.
Well, so far, no note, but her green dress is missing, and her high heels.
Her green dress, she never wears that to school.
Looks like she did today. She's crazy about that dress.
I know. She thinks it makes her look sexy.
Oh, dear. Well, let's not get excited. Just sit calmly and try to think. I've got it.
What?
Play rehearsal.
No, Mom. Too early. They don't even have tryouts till October.
Cheerleader practice.
That starts next week. She was practicing cartwheels yesterday, getting in shape.
Club meeting?
That's right, no.
Too early.
Well, don't just sit there. If you've got an idea, say so.
Too bad he can't talk. He probably knows.
Yeah, she tells him everything.
She used to tell me everything. Here, what are you doing?
That's Betty Joe's notebook. He's trying to tell us something.
Take it away from him. He'll tear it. Notes on world history. Reasons why Napoleon was defeated at Waterloo. Oh, you're a great help. We're worried sick about...
That isn't what he's trying to tell us. Look what's written all over the margin.
Mrs. Betty Joe Latimer. Mrs. Betty Latimer. Mrs. Peter Latimer. Well, that doesn't... Who's Peter Latimer?
Oh, he's just a new boy in town trying out for high school baseball team.
Betty Joe Latimer, Mrs. Peter Latimer. Wow, she sure flipped over him.
Oh, that doesn't mean anything. All girls do that.
Oh, and I thought she was just clowning. Saturday, we were making the beds. She took the bedspread number 7, you know, the lace one, and draped it over her head and marched up and down singing the wedding march.
Just feast your eyes on this. Now, there's an antique if I ever seen one. How about it, young fella? When's the last time you saw one of them?
Don't think I ever saw one of these before.
Why's he got a clock in his stomach?
So's it can tell time, knucklehead. It ain't working just right, but I think I can fix it. Oh, now here's another fascinating item.
Did you find a note, Kate?
Well, not a note exactly. It was just, well, the whole thing's ridiculous.
Well, she'll probably send you a telegram after it's all over.
After what's all over?
Why, the wedding. That's the way they usually do it.
I swear, Floyd, if you ain't got a one-track mind.
Well, I'm just not going to worry about it yet. There must be a reasonable explanation for all this. And when we find it out, we'll all have a good laugh.
Okay, listen. How about setting aside this section of the lobby for our antique shop?
Our what?
Our antique shop. After all, we got all them priceless antiques and objects d'art. We got to have a place to display them.
Objects what?
D'art. That's French for statues and stuff. Hey, I'm thinking of calling it Ye Olde Antique Shoppy. How does that strike you?
Well, it doesn't. Because all these priceless treasures are going in ye olde trashy basket.
But Kate, you're passing up a fortune.
Please, Uncle Joe. All I can think of right now is Betty Joe. It just isn't like her to do a thing like this. She's always so sensible and so considerate. There must be something that I'm forgetting I'm supposed to remember.
Mom?
Yes, Bobby Joe?
I think I remembered something I was supposed to forget.
What?
Well, it probably doesn't mean anything, but Betty Joe borrowed back her nightgown. The one she got for her birthday.
The pink one? With the ruffles? And the lace? What for?
I don't know.
I think I do.
Oh, shut up, Floyd. You don't know nothing.
Maybe not, but I got a good idea. She probably wanted to sleep in it.
Of course she wanted to sleep in it. What else would she do with a nightgown? Where would she be is the question.
Why, wherever she was eloping to.
That did it. Charlie, I got to get into town. Will you take me?
Well, we're heading the other way towards Pixley, but I reckon we could back it into Hooterville.
Oh, please, Charlie. I gotta stop Betty Joe before it's too late.
Sorry to make you fellas back the train all the way into Hooterville.
We're glad to do it, Kate. I'll go get up a little steam. Won't take but a minute.
Thanks, Charlie.
Now, don't you worry, Kate. Everything's going to turn out just fine.
Oh, you really think so, Floyd?
Why, sure. Betty Jo's a sensible, level-headed girl. She's going to make a fine mother. Hey, that's going to make you a grandmother, ain't it?
Door's closed. Come back tomorrow.
Sam, open up, it's me.
Well, I don't care who. Kate, I'll be right with you.
Sam, I gotta use your telephone.
Sure, Kate. What's wrong?
Oh, it's just terrible, terrible. Hello, Sarah? Yes, Sarah, give me, who should you give me?
Well, first tell me what's wrong, then I'll tell you who Sarah should give you.
Oh, I'll call you back, Sarah. Oh, it's just dreadful, Sam, dreadful.
And now, Kate, get a hold of yourself.
Betty Joe ran off and got married.
Oh, good gosh, when did this happen?
I don't know. She left the house this morning without saying goodbye, without even leaving me a note.
Oh, now, take it easy, Kate. Betty Jo's a level-headed, conscientious little girl. She wouldn't do anything drastic without telling you.
Oh, tell me more, Sam, tell me more.
Well, she came in here today right after school, like she always does, reaching into the candy jar, and that nice young fella, Pete Latimer, smiling down at her, holding her suitcase, while she dug out some licorice for them to eat on their way to the state line.
State line? Suitcase?
Oh, holy Toledo. You're a mother-in-law.
Oh, my poor baby.
It isn't much of a diamond, Pete, but it sure served its purpose. Let's see you snag this one.
How was that, Betty Joe?
Great. With a little more practice, you'll be another Pee Wee Reese.
Who's she?
She is a he, silly.
This better be the last one, Betty Joe. If I don't get that car home pretty soon, that'll kill me.
Well, if you hadn't insisted on coming all the way out here, we could have gotten in a lot more practice.
Oh, gosh, Betty Joe. I couldn't take a chance on practicing in town. What if the fellas were to see me being coached by a girl?
Well, you won't have to worry about that anymore. You're ready for the tryouts. Well, here's the last one.
Betty Joe, you all right?
Mrs. Latimer?
Yes?
I'm Betty Jo's mother.
Oh?
I'm Kate Bradley.
Oh, how do you do, Mrs. Bradley?
I'm Peter Latimer's mother-in-law.
Oh, how nice. Peter Latimer's mother-in-law? Oh, Peter Latimer is my son.
Well, he's also my son-in-law. Your son and my daughter just eloped over the state line.
Oh, this is a mistake. Peter couldn't have eloped. He has all that homework to do. Why, he never... Wait a minute. If he was going to do all that homework, why did he ask to borrow his father's car?
You see, car, suitcase, state line. Listen to me, Mrs. Latimer. Right now, there are 2 innocent children out there being pelted by uncooked rice.
Oh, my poor son.
Your poor son? What about my poor daughter?
Your poor daughter has talked my poor son into the poorhouse. His career is finished. He'll never be a plumber.
What about my daughter? She's a straight-A student. A girl who never got to go to college, married to a boy who never got to be a plumber. It's all down the drain.
Oh, I've lost my only son.
Oh, Mrs. Latimer, don't feel that way. You may have lost a son, but you have gained the fastest shortstop in Hooterville.
But what good's a shortstop when Peter's socks need darning?
True.
Hey, maybe we can still catch him.
It's worth a try.
Okay, let's get in the car and head for the state line.
Yeah.
No car.
Well, there's only one thing for us to do.
You're right. We'll just have to look on the bright side of things. Ah!
Mom, couldn't you find out anything at all?
One thing, and I wish I hadn't. Pete Latimer's missing, too. His mother is worried sick. Borrowed his father's car this morning, and he isn't home yet. Only those crazy kids would give us some word.
Mom, did you notice? We scrubbed out the closet real good and put back the things you told us to. We didn't know what to do about the party stuff.
And then we carried our own stuff to our rooms. Betty Jo's, too.
Betty Jo.
Say, Kate, us human beings are a little hungry. We haven't got clocks for a stomach like he has.
Oh, Uncle Joe, you got a clock for a stomach, all right. And it's always set for mealtime. I guess you kids are starved. I'll go out in the kitchen to see what I can rustle up, huh? Wait a minute. Listen.
Yeah.
Mom, it's Betty Jo and some boy. He's carrying her up the walk.
Harrying her? Oh, thank goodness she's all right.
Who's she with?
He's awfully good looking.
Oh, we're almost there.
Yeah.
It's Pete Latimer.
Why do you suppose he's carrying her?
Gosh, Mom, they do.
Now, let's all get away from the window. When they come in, not a word, let them tell us.
I know. Let's all put on our party hats.
Party hats?
Well, hello, everybody.
Betty Jo. Hello.
Well, what's going on? Is it a party? Well, why didn't somebody tell me?
'Cause you weren't around, that's why. And it ain't a party. We just been cleaning out the closet.
Oh, well, listen, everybody. I'd like you to meet Pete Latimer. Pete, this is my family. My mother, my Uncle Joe, and my sisters, Bobby Joe and Billy Joe.
How do you do? Well, don't just stand there. Come on in. Oh, watch out for that.
Might help if you'd put Betty Jo down.
Sure. Where?
Well, how about right there?
Well, could somebody clear out a chair or something?
Oh, Bobby Joe, help me, huh?
That's fine. Is that all right, Betty Jo?
Oh, just fine.
You're sure you're comfortable?
Oh, absolutely.
Can I get you anything?
Can't think of a thing.
Betty Jo?
Yes, Mom?
If you are sure you are comfortable.
Oh, I am.
Would you mind telling us what this is all about?
Oh, I forgot. You don't know. I twisted my ankle.
It don't look swollen.
No, it doesn't. It looks perfectly all right to me.
And where did all of this take place?
When Pete and I were fielding grounders over at Schroeder's Flats. You see, Pete didn't...
Well, frankly, Betty Jo was coaching me. Well, I didn't want the fellas to know.
Schroeder's Flats. That's why you went over the state line.
Well, sure, Mom. Why else would we...
Well, never mind. Uncle Joe, would you show Pete your antiques while I get supper ready? Come on, girl.
Oh, yeah. You know anything about antiques, son?
No, sir.
Well, that's too bad. I'm looking for somebody to help me out with the antique business.
You haven't eaten your carrots. Would you like some more beans?
Betty Jo, you can teach me about baseball, but when it comes to food, well, I can coach myself. I'm sure glad you folks let me stay for supper.
Wait a minute. We know you kids were practicing baseball, but we still don't know why you took along the suitcase.
Well, I had my ball and glove and school books, and my green dress and nightgown to take to the cleaners, and my shoes to take to the repair shop. So I put them all in the suitcase. Like I said in my note.
Note? What note?
The one on my pillow, where I always leave notes. Don't look now, but I think we just found the note. You naughty boy.
Pie, anyone? Except you.
Don't be mad at him, Mom.
All right, you can have some.
Good night, Mrs. Bradley.
Good night, Pete.
I'll see you to the door. See you tomorrow, Pete.
Sure thing.
Bye.
You kind of like Pete, don't you?
Oh, he's just a boy I'm teaching how to play baseball, that's all. Good night, Mom.
Wait a minute. I thought you sprained your
Healed fast, didn't it?
Go to bed.
Petticoat Junction. This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Oh, Sam, you got another bottle of polish remover about this size?
Hello, Sam.
Oh, forget something, Mrs. Wilson?
No, I changed my mind about the cherries. Kate!
Vera, how good to see you.
It's been a long time.
How are the children?
Fine, and yours?
Mean as ever. Help me decide.
Do you like these cornflowers in this hat?
Oh, yes, yes. The color does something for your eyes.
Yeah, it does something for mine, too.
You know, you can't stay faithful to one girl for 5 minutes.
Well, you get to be my age, every 5 minutes counts.
You know, Sam is right, though. I've never seen you look so well. Could a friend make a guess as to why?
It must be that new soap I've been using.
Just as you say, honey.
I'm glad you asked, Kate. Ronnie Beckman's the first man I've gone steady with since I lost Fred. I like him a lot.
Oh, I'm so glad for you. Have you and Ronnie set the date yet?
Oh, Kate, it's not that serious. So far, it's just the movies once a week.
Well, surely he holds your hand.
Not even if they're playing a monster picture.
Well, then you hold his hand.
Oh, Kate, that'd be forward.
Well, a woman is entitled to be forward when the romance has gone backwards. Why didn't you invite him over for a home-cooked meal?
Asking him over for meals would make it look pushy. You know, like I was setting my cap.
Vera, let me tell you something. A man doesn't wake up one morning and say, I think I'll get married. You have to start the countdown.
Well, Kate, I'll give it some thought. I've decided on these, Sam. Will you put it on my bill?
Oh, sure thing.
Bye, Kate.
Bye, Vera.
Bye, Vera.
Let's see now, Sam. I'm going to need, 3 cans of pineapple juice, 3 cans of tomatoes. Oh, thanks.
Come on, Floyd. We got a schedule to keep.
My fault, Charlie.
Simmer down, will you? 2 passengers at one time, and he falls apart at the seams.
Who's the other one?
A fella named Beckman.
Ronnie Beckman?
Yeah, he's going to Pixley.
Ronnie Beckman on the Cannonball.
What's he do for a living?
Oh, he's a bookkeeper. He moved to Hooterville from Crystal City 5 years ago. He's never been married, he lives alone, and monster pictures don't scare him.
It'd be nice riding with him, seeing you're such good friends.
Don't be silly, I hardly know him.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Bradley.
Mr. Beckman.
Oh, here, let me help you.
Well, thank you.
What are you feeding, an army or a family?
Oh, just a family. No, an army. I mean, the hotel. The family, they eat hardly anything. It costs practically nothing to feed them. Certainly cheaper than eating out. Not that I'm the greatest cook in the world, but you take my friend, Vera Wilson. Now, there's a cook for you. Oh, I don't mean for you. I mean, she's a great cook. And as I always say, there is nothing like a home-cooked movie. Neil.
Yes, well, I'm afraid I'm not much of a judge of that.
Oh, well, surely you had home cooking when you were a child.
No, I lost both my parents when I was just a boy. I've lived alone most of my life.
Oh, I'm sorry to bring up sad memories, Mr. Beckman.
She put her hand on his arm. Now he's patting her hand. Hardly knows him. She ain't fooling us, is she, Isabel? Save your moo until tonight when you're alone in the barn.
You know, incidentally, that Mr. Beckman sounds awfully formal.
Yeah, so does Mrs. Bradley. I wonder who they are, Ronnie.
I have the faintest idea, Kate.
Will you shut up? How can I hear with you bawling?
You have friends in Pixley?
Oh, yes, but it's partly business. You see, a friend of mine owns the Bixley Lumber Yard, and so I spend the weekend and audit his books once a month.
Oh. I bet you couldn't make head or tails out of my bookkeeping.
What sort of system do you use?
The close enough system. You see, you figure out what you spent and what you took in, and whatever is left over, that's close enough. Anyway, it always comes out even.
Well, you should be in Washington, D.C. That's more than they can do with the national budget. You know, Kate, I'm sure it comes as no surprise to you that I've been seeing Vera Wilson a lot lately.
I think it's just fine.
But there's a problem. You see, as I mentioned, I've lived alone.
Floyd, this is kind of private. Do you mind?
Just thought you'd like to know we're passing over Scoville's Canyon. A sheer drop of 4 feet.
Thank you, Floyd.
Well, marrying Vera, I'd be taking on a family.
Yeah, but such a nice one. Vera's children are wonderful. They're so well behaved.
Oh, I'm the problem. I've never had to share so much as an evening paper.
Ronnie, sharing is the best part of it. That's what makes for happiness. I can't even imagine being without my family.
Charlie, do you have to blow that whistle every darn minute? Between the tooting and the mooing, I can't keep track of the wooing.
What in the thunder are you talking about?
Kate and that Beckman fella are sweet on each other.
You climb all the way up here to tell me that?
Now lay off the whistle, will you?
Regulations demand that I blow this whistle at regular intervals. One thing I believe in, it's rules. Sweet on each other. Kate!
Well, we're coming to the Shady Rest. I hope you have a nice time in Pixley, Ronnie.
I'll carry these for you.
Oh, you don't have to. Floyd will help me off with them.
No, I mean, I'll carry them to the hotel.
Oh, you getting off here?
I hope you have a room for me.
Oh, sure, but I hope you didn't take me seriously about needing help with my bookkeeping.
I'll be glad to audit your books for you, but that's not the reason I'm getting off with you. Oh, what better way to learn about family life than living with one?
Shady Rest!
Well, you see, my family isn't a very good example. Oh, what I mean is that it isn't fair to Vera, because she only has 2 children. And I have the hotel and Uncle Joe and...
You afraid to let me put it to the test, Kate?
Afraid? What would I be afraid of? Afraid?
I hope Kate knows what she's doing.
Me too.
Who's that young fella with Kate?
Ronnie Beckman.
A bookkeeper from Hooterville.
A bachelor bookkeeper from Hooterville.
He lives so close, what's he doing at the Shady Rest?
Joe, that's a good question.
I ain't asking you for the quality of the question. Just give me an answer.
The way we figured, he's going to be your new boss.
He's taking in a partner?
More than that, the way they was holding hands.
Now, just a minute, Charlie. You didn't see him. I seen him.
They was holding hands?
Well, don't ask him. Ask me. I'm the one that's seen him.
Well, I'm asking you.
Joe, I couldn't believe it. I was in the baggage car looking after Newt Colley's cow, and suddenly I opened the door, and there, right before my eyes.
They was holding hands. And not only that, they was sweet talking.
Charlie Pat, I'll never tell you nothing again as long as I live.
You certainly keep the place up well, Kate.
Thank you. It is peaceful, isn't it?
Yes, very.
And quiet. A nice, quiet family atmosphere.
You used up all the shampoo again!
There was only that much left from the last time you used it.
Is that so? Well, it just so
You're getting water all over my clean blouse.
I'll get your key. And just put your bags down anywhere. Here, let me take this. Hey.
You're wearing my blue capris again.
Well, you wore my capris yesterday.
Well, I don't stretch yours out of shape.
Are you implying?
Well, those double chocolate malts don't go to your head, you know.
That Georgie Davis sub-coach he turned out to be. If I ever speak to that sneaky boy again, you just wait till you want something from me.
Nothing you own fits
Well, all
me.
he had to do was take that back.
No, I won't.
Then if Nancy, you start on your clothes and then you start on mine.
Just so happens, Mom.
But here's your key, and your room is the first door to your left on the landing. Here's the radio's too loud. They just love soap operas. Dears, turn down the radio.
I'm the oldest.
Girls.
Oh, you don't make any sense. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's the matter, Mom? For a minute, I thought somebody let a flock of geese in here.
Mom, will you tell her she's not the only one who shampoos her hair?
One for Billy Joe, one for Betty Joe, and one for, there's nothing for you, one for Bobby Joe. And there's 3 more of everything else in there, too.
Hey, that's a great idea. You're a doll.
All right, now you girls can do something for me.
Sure, Mom. What?
We have a new guest in the hotel, Mr. Ronnie Beckman from Hooterville. He's a bachelor.
Oh.
And bachelors are not exactly ready for family life. So for the next few days, I would like us to make a good impression. So there'll be no fighting with each other, and I want it quiet around here. And I don't mean everyday quiet. I mean public library quiet. Understand? And that goes... Squirrels. And if you have to bark, bark silently.
What's it matter if this Mr. Beckman likes us or not?
Well, it matters a lot. I mean, I've got a very special reason. But I suppose you're entitled to know what it's all about.
Mom, you don't ever have to explain to us.
No. After all, we're women, too. Sure, if there's someone you like a lot, well...
Oh, he's not after me. But it's nice to know I can count on my girls if he was.
Well, who is it then?
Well, not a word to Uncle Joe. You know what a blabbermouth he is. It's Vera Wilson. And Mr. Beckman came here to kind of try out family life. And that's why I don't want any arguing or noisy carryings on. If Mr. Beckman likes living here, liable to pop the question. And that's why this family is going to be loving and sweet and polite to each other if it kills them.
More potatoes, Mr. Beckman?
No, thank you. Billy Joe?
Thank you. On second thought, I'd better not.
But, darling, with your figure, you can eat anything.
What a darling thing for you to say. Thank you, dear.
This is the Shady Rest Hotel, ain't it?
Betty Joe, I'm sorry your team lost the ball game.
Huh. Your boyfriend, Georgia Davis, ain't such a hot coach after all.
Why, Uncle Joe, he tried. Nobody's perfect.
Kate, you better call Doc Stewart. This girl's got a fever.
After all, it's not who wins, but how you play the game that counts.
Spoken like a true sportsman.
And such a loving thought.
Who else but our little sister could be so loyal to a losing team?
Losing? Well, there's always a bright day tomorrow.
way for me. I can't take any more of this either.
Don't you want dessert, Uncle Joe?
No, I've had enough sweets for one meal. Better take it easy with that bone there. You're too young to remember rationing. Once them bookkeepers get their hooks into a budget, all that sweet talk they're giving out with, that's just icing for the wedding cake. So you don't like it either, huh? So this calls for strategy. Now, here's what we've got to do. How about a game of checkers, Ronnie?
Hey, you got a deal.
Red or black?
Oh, you choose.
Well, I guess I might as well take the red, seeing as how we're always in the red around here anyway. Hold your horses. Now cut it out. Who's playing this game, you or me?
Does that dog actually play checkers?
Oh, he ain't so smart. I beat him 2 games out of 3. All right, 1 game out of 3.
Oh, that cost you.
Nobody likes a smart aleck. Now beat it.
That is a smart dog.
Yeah, well, I wish he'd remembered at mealtime. He eats like a horse. That's one of the trouble with kids. They always want pets, and that's more mouths to feed. Dogs don't eat just any old thing nowadays. See what I mean? Kids, too. Eat, eat, eat.
Have an apple, Uncle Joe.
Eat all the time. Sure move. You have no idea what it costs to dress a family these days. My shoes alone. I don't see how Kate does it with the hotel business being as lousy as it is.
I thought the Shady Rest was doing quite well.
Yeah, I guess you did. That poor girl hasn't got a dime she can call her own. We better play fast. They may repossess these chairs any minute.
Uncle Joe, can I see you for a second?
Excuse me a minute.
Uncle Joe, how come you're putting on such a poor mouth with that man?
Kate, there's one thing I ain't got, and that's false pride.
But it's my pride you're kicking around. Why?
There's one thing I am as a character reader, and I can smell a fortune hunter a mile away.
Fortune? Wait a minute. Have you got an idea that that man is after me and for my money?
You're darn tootin'. It's just in case he's got any idea of latching onto a rich widow.
Quiet. It's only Uncle Joe. I guess he thought you were Prince Philip. Where are you going?
Why, church. All this sunshine and love is killing me. At least the preacher gets mad once in a while.
Yeah, it will be a relief. Oh, look what time it is. I better change or the girls and I'll be late.
You forgot to let your bath water run out of the tub.
I haven't taken my bath yet.
Of all the slowpokes, I thought you were through.
You let it run out with my best bath salts? Oh, you dumb little kid, you.
Who's a dumb little kid?
Shh.
Oh.
Can I serve you some more chicken, Ronnie?
Oh, I'm full up, Kate. But I could eat your fried chicken for the rest of my life.
Don't always turn out the same.
How was the sermon at church this morning, Mr. Carson?
Long.
What did he preach about?
Sin.
What did he have to say?
He was again it.
Well, does anyone want any more of anything?
No, thank you, couldn't eat another thing.
Well, I'll go get dessert then.
I'll help, Mom.
Me too.
I'd like to help, too.
What a fine family. And what wonderful girls.
It's going to cost a fortune to marry them off. Girl's father pays for the wedding, you know.
I want you girls to know I'm real proud of you. This hasn't been easy.
Do you think he's getting the message?
I think we're coming into the home stretch.
If we win, it'll be by a whisper.
But, Mom, I don't think we're really being honest.
And you call yourself a woman? This pie looks scrumptious.
That won't go to your head either.
Mom, if she doesn't stop those snide remarks.
Now, girls,
You know, I can hardly wait to see Vera Wilson and tell her all about this.
I'll bet he's going to propose to her.
But when? Well, that's up to Ronnie.
Hey, Betty Joe, Georgie Davis is in there.
Oh, he is? Well, he'll wish he weren't. I've got plenty to say to him.
We'll hold it for another time. I don't want any fighting or yelling today.
Mom, our team lost the game on account of him.
How would you like to lose that advance on your allowance I promised you?
You wouldn't. You would.
I hate to disturb you, Mr.
No, Beckman's the name. And you're not disturbing me. I'm just reading the weather report.
Oh, well, did you happen to hear if Betty Jo mentioned anything about being mad at me?
Well, how could a wonderful girl like Betty Jo ever be mad at anyone?
Huh?
Hello, Georgie.
Oh, hi, Betty Jo. Gee, I was afraid you'd be mad at me on account of we lost.
Oh, well, George, after all, it's not who wins, but how you play the game. Let's go out on the porch.
Are you sure you're not mad about what happened?
Why, Georgie, how could I be mad at such a wonderful boy on such a wonderful day? You have your nerve to show your face around here.
What?
All you had to do was call for a sacrifice.
Now, listen.
When Mary Lou was at bat, you should have told her to bunt. Whose side are you on?
Now, what kind of question is that?
Will you get out of here?
Not until you let me explain.
Go! Go, go, go!
Yeah, paper says rain. There's not a chance. Not a cloud in the sky.
For your information, I signaled Mary Lou to bunt. But she's such a show-off, she couldn't resist taking another swing.
Oh, Georgie, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
That's what's the matter with girls' ball teams. The players are girls. And girls are goofy. One minute you're poison, and the next minute they're all over you.
But let me explain.
Don't bother. I know. You're a girl.
Oh, I hope you do rain. All over that Ronnie Beckman.
Mom, are you sure it's not too tight?
Billy Joe, your figure is fine.
Sure. What's a little baby fat?
Bobby Joe, I swear.
Shh, quiet.
What a drag. Can't I even play records?
Not yours.
Maybe I'll get lucky and find an old Lawrence Welk.
Kate, I'd like to pay my bill.
Are you leaving?
Yes, I am. What is it?
You just said the magic word.
You ought to know better than to ask me for a bill. Well, we've just loved having you here. Haven't we, girls?
Oh, yes, it was
it's been
great.
nice.
Oh, of course. Why, you've been a delight.
I just lost my appetite.
And I hope it helped you to decide.
Oh, yes. Yes, it did. I've never known anything like this before. Oh, there's the train. Well, goodbye, all. And thanks.
Take care
Thanks
of
a lot.
yourself.
Goodbye. Now, Bobby Joe, I got a few words to say to you.
Glad he's gone. I should have brought him here in the first place.
Now, wait a minute. Now, you girls stop arguing. You think I'm going to stand here and
After all, I'm only human. Oh.
I forgot my briefcase.
Oh, we just got a headache. I never do this.
Hold it. I'm glad you came back. We've been trying to give you the impression that we're a bunch of goody-goodies, and it's downright dishonest. That kind of family life is only in storybooks, and you'll find that life at Vera's is just the same as it is here. People fight, and they love, and they kiss, and it's hectic most of the time.
Well, I think Bobby Joe said it. You're only human. And I'm darn glad you are. You know, when I left here before, I had decided that I couldn't marry Vera.
Why?
Well, because a man, especially a bachelor, has just simply got to be crabby once in a while. You know, maybe even have a knockdown and drag out sometimes. If I thought life could be like this at Vera's sometimes,
It will, it will.
Well, all right, then. I'll give it a try.
Grant, remember we got a package deal for wedding.
Oh, congratulations.
Well,
I just think
thank
it's
you.
congratulations.
Well, thank you very much.
I knew it.
I knew it was going to happen.
You're getting a wonderful woman with 3 fine children.
I thought she had 2 children.
No, count them. 1, 2, 3. It's been a long time since I kissed a bride.
To us, you'll always be Kate Bradley.
Boys, you're confused. Ron is marrying Vera Wilson.
Vera Wilson? And after all that hand-holding and sweet-talking to Kate.
That's all right, boys. Ron and Vera are in love.
Kate, you're taking this like a man.
Well, as Betty Jo always says, it isn't whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game.
Petticoat Junction. This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Girls, train's in.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Billy Joe. Have a good time at the basketball game.
Oh, I'm not going to a basketball game. I'm going to a debate.
Enjoy yourself.
Thanks, Mom. Billy! Bobby! See you on the train.
Will you zip me up, Mom?
Oh, sure. Hope you and Arthur have a nice time at the dance tonight.
Oh, I'm not going with Arthur. I'm going with Greg.
I thought Billy Joe was going with Greg.
That was yesterday. Billy Joe traded me Greg for Arthur. Oh, good heavens!
What's the matter?
We forgot to tell Greg and Arthur we were switching. Billy Joe! Billy Joe, did you tell Greg and Arthur?
No, I thought you did. Oh, Mom, what'll we do?
Well, it seems to me the simplest solution would be for you to go out with your original dates.
Mom, if you can't help. Come on, Bobby Joe. Maybe we can figure something out on the train.
Bye, Mom.
Goodbye, Mom.
Goodbye, girls.
Well, so long, Kate.
Where are you off to?
Sam Drucker's. And tonight I'm going to beat that cheating old box boy. I'm taking my own checkers.
But Joe, how can you accuse Sam of being dishonest?
Last week I caught him using marked checkers.
Good night, Uncle Joe. Enjoy yourself.
Thanks, Kate.
Well, looks like you and I have the whole hotel to ourselves. Sounds like Daisy Bell, the miller's dog. You too, huh? Well, don't keep your girlfriend waiting. And this time, young man, get in before daylight.
Mom.
Oh, night.
See you later.
Right.
Don't wait up like you did last night.
Don't worry about me. Oh, my goodness, I forgot your dinner.
Well, so long, Kate. I'm off to play tic-tac-toe with Sam Drucker.
Yeah, but he beat you 99 out of 100 games last night.
Yeah, but tonight we're using my chalk.
Sorry to keep you waiting. All right, go to it. Well, I guess being in love is more important than food. Nice night for knitting. Nothing like knitting under a full moon. Oh, well.
Kate, I did it. That Sam Drucker may slicker me at checkers and I'll tack my toe. But I outbowled him 2 games out of 3.
Well, nice you can beat him at something.
I let him win the first game. Kind of felt sorry for him on account of his sprained thumb.
That was big of you.
Mom, you should have been at the track meet. Hooterville High won all the events except for the 100-yard dash.
Well, anybody interested in a snack, there are cookies in the kitchen.
Oh, boy, Mom.
Oh, Bobby, before you misplace it, I'd like that charm bracelet back that you borrowed.
Sure a beautiful evening.
Yes, lovely.
You gotta get out of the rut.
Here, Betty, better take your charm bracelet back before I misplace it.
What makes you think I'm lonely, Uncle Joe?
Why, you're sitting out here all by yourself while the girls are dating and I'm gallivanting around with the boys.
What are you driving at?
What I'm driving at, it's a shame to waste that moon.
Oh, Uncle Joe.
Kate, you gotta get out of the rut and have yourself some fun.
Don't worry about me. I am having plenty of fun.
Oh, that shawl's dandy. But it can't tell you how pretty you are in it. Well, what I mean is, Kate,
I know what you mean, Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe is right. Yes, we've been awfully selfish.
Yeah, what Mom needs is a companion.
Okay, the meeting of the Committee for the Care and Improvement of Cape Bradley will come to order.
Hey, Billy, how come you're heading this meeting?
Because I found the only decent gavel.
All right. Get on with the meeting. We're trying to figure out how to get Mom back into the land of the living by getting her together with an eligible bachelor.
An eligible bachelor? For Mom?
Look, Infant, why do you think we're holding this meeting?
Let's think. How do we introduce Mom to an eligible man?
Well, she's met lots of eligible men, but that's as far as it went. Because she still thinks of us as little children.
Then it's simple. Which one of us is going in and tell her that we're grown up and she can get out of this dreary old rut?
I second the motion, and it's unanimous.
My, what a beautiful stove.
Thank you.
That would attract any man. Which reminds me, we girls have decided that we're old enough to take care of ourselves, and it's all right with us if you go out on dates. I have another suggestion.
If it's not any better than your last suggestion, I suggest you forget the suggestion you're about to suggest.
The direct approach doesn't work with Mom. I say we trick her.
Now, who's a nice, attractive, available man?
Say, how about that new principal at school, Mr. Marshall? He's not married.
Hey, great. I've seen him around town, and he's very distinguished looking. Why, if he were 20 years younger, I could go for him myself.
Our troubles are over. He passes the Billy Joe Bradley test for men, and you can't go any higher than that.
Okay, we've zeroed in on the right man. Now, how do we get him and Mom together?
Nothing to it. Tomorrow, Mr. Marshall's going to send for her.
For Mom? Why?
To ask her about how that frog got in his lunchbox.
What would a frog be doing in the principal's lunchbox?
And why would he talk to Mom about it?
I second the motion. Isn't he a doll? Isn't he the nicest bachelor you ever met?
Go away. I don't want to talk to you.
All right, Mom.
Come back. I want to talk to you. Betty Jo, this is the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me. Being called to meet with Mr. Quigley, the vice principal, because my daughter put a frog in his lunchbox.
Mr. Quigley? Oh, but I put a... You were supposed to meet... What happened to that nice, handsome Mr. Marshall?
He's called out of town. And Mr. Quigley and I agreed that you are not to play baseball for a whole week. That'll be all, young lady.
All right, the tricky approach didn't work. So now we've got to get sneaky.
Maybe we better forget the whole thing.
Don't you even care about your own mother's happiness?
Don't you want her to live a rich, full life? What kind of a daughter are you?
I'm a rat. But I can't help thinking we're going to be in big trouble if we keep mixing in.
Betty Jo, Mom's whole future is at stake.
It's too important to leave up to her.
Girls, I've got it. We're going to make Mom happy whether she likes it or not. This time, let's consult an expert. Come on.
Oh? So we held a meeting to figure out how to get Mom acquainted with the new principal.
So then Betty Jo made a motion that she put a frog in Mr. Marshall's lunchbox.
And I went down to Scully Swamp and caught this big fat frog and stuffed it in between his Swiss on rye and his liverwurst.
Only it wasn't Mr. Marshall's liverwurst, it was Mr. Quigley's.
Well, no wonder it didn't work. A man who eats liverwurst is hopeless.
You don't understand. Mr. Quigley's a married man with 5 children.
And Mr. Marshall is a bachelor, and such a nice one.
Oh, well, darling, Mr. Marshall is not the only streetcar on the beach.
But, Mrs. Douglas, there aren't that many bachelors in Hooterville.
But there are a couple in Pixley.
And Crabwell Corners has a few.
But that doesn't do us any good. All the eligible men are scattered all around. And with Mom taking care of the hotel...
How do we get them all together?
Well, darling, we do what we do in New York. We get a Lonely Hearts Club.
A what?
A Lonely Hearts Club, you know. Hearts? Hearts?
Oh, hearts.
Well, that's what I said. Hearts.
A Lonely Hearts Club is a good idea, Mrs. Douglas, but Mom would never go to one.
Well, if we can't take the molehill to the mountain, we take the mountain to the hotel.
Of course. Of course.
Of course.
Oh, boy, wow. Boy, oh, boy. Wow.
Wow, wait.
Well, so you're all members of the Shady Rest Lonely Hearts Club. We're delighted to have you. Girls! Let's show our new members to their rooms. Mr. Rambo is in 5. Mr. Willoughby is in 7. And I'll show Mr. Thatcher to number 9.
This way, gentlemen.
Say, if the bellhops are that cute, then the women members must be out of this world.
Just a minute, girls. You should have called me. I want these guests to have the best rooms in the hotel. 5, 7, and 9.
That's what we gave them.
Okay, you take them on up. I'm Joe Carson, the manager of this entire operation.
You are? Well, then you're the fellow we want to talk to.
Yeah, gents? What'll it be?
Well, when do the activities start?
Activity? Oh, we got an exciting checker game starting in the lobby at 8 o'clock. For those that are athletically inclined, we got a horseshoe game in the backyard at 9.
Oh, we mean,
Soda's in the ice bottle.
Mr. Carson has quite a sense of humor.
Yeah. Well, I guess it takes a man with your kind of personality to sort of get things warmed up.
Yeah.
Uncle Joe, we'd better get these gentlemen to the room so they can tidy up a bit.
Yes, why don't you? Bobby, would you like to take Mr. Thatcher's bag upstairs? Uncle Joe, there's something you should know.
Lonely Heart.
Joe, now we've got 3 nice eligible men here at the hotel. All Mom has to do is take her pick.
That's all she has to do, huh? Well, who's going to break the news to her? Oh, no, I won't.
But, Uncle Joe, you started it. You said yourself Mom should have a companion.
A companion, yes, but not those 3 rejects from a wax museum. So long, I'm going into Pixley and order a new roof.
But, Uncle Joe, we don't need a new roof.
We will when your mother finds out why those men are here.
Uncle Joe, what business are those 3 new men in?
Business? I think they're hunters.
The season's closed.
Not for what they're hunting.
Fine time for the girls to vanish. Just when we have 3 new guests in the hotel. I wonder where they skipped to.
I guess they chickened out. I mean, it's a great chicken you come out with tonight, Kate.
Oh, thank you. Did you call the guests to dinner?
3 times.
Well, you get the gravy and I'll get the men down, huh? Mr. Rambo, dinner's ready.
Ain't eating.
Aren't you hungry?
Yep.
Well, then why
I'm waiting for the women.
Mr. Willoughby, dinner's ready.
I'll wait till my dream girl gets here.
Oh, are you expecting your wife?
Hope it works out that way, Mrs. Bradley.
Uncle Joe? Uncle Joe!
Yeah, Kate?
What's going on in this hotel?
Something going on?
The girls have disappeared, and the men won't eat until the women get here. What women? Answer me. What have you been up to?
I talked to Madam Chairman. Madam Chairman!
Well? That's the last train out of here tonight, gentlemen.
Yep.
And like I explained to you at supper, due to the misunderstanding, there'll be no charge. And if you're expecting any women, you're going to be disappointed.
I'm not disappointed.
Me neither.
I haven't had to take a pill since I ate that marvelous dinner. I think I've found the girl of my dreams.
And my girls tell me that the Lonely Hearts Club was your idea.
Yes. Wasn't that clever of me?
It was brilliant. Here I am trying to run a hotel, and I'm right in the middle of a 3-man tug-of-war.
Only 3? Well, don't worry. Some more will arrive tomorrow.
Mrs. Douglas, I know you're trying to help, but if you don't mind, when the time comes, I'll find my own man.
I know you will, but it's nice to have an assortment. There, you see, I solved all your problems.
You solved all my problems. Uncle Joe, you're gonna solve my problem. And put down that pie.
Putting it down as fast as I can, Kate.
We got 3 men in this hotel expecting to meet women.
That's their problem.
Their problem is our problem. Because you and the girls lured them here under false pretenses. The Shady Rest Hotel is not now, nor ever will be, a Lonely Hearts Club.
What are you getting so all steamed up about?
Because I don't want the hotel sued. Now, you get those men out of here without telling them why.
Kate, you're asking me to do the impossible.
We gotta make them want to leave.
I know. We'll toss a hat full of hornets in their rooms.
I think this is more practical. You know about these men. Now, tell me first about Mr. Rambo.
What about him?
Didn't he ever say what kind of woman he didn't like?
Oh, yeah. The Gabby type. He can't stand them.
Okay. Nice day, isn't it?
Sorta.
I'm so glad we're away from the others. You know, being a hotel manager, I try to be impartial to all my guests. But sometimes it's difficult because some men are just naturally more attractive to women than others, especially the strong, silent type. And the strong, silent type man likes a silent type woman. And you will find that I am probably the most silent woman you ever saw. All my girlfriends say that I am the most silent person they know. They're all blabbermouths, but not me. I'm silent. And I think that's why we are mutually attracted, because you're silent and I'm silent. How would you like to go for a nice silent walk?
Excuse me, I think I'll go pack.
One down, 2 to go. Now, about Mr. Willoughby.
Willoughby? The hypomaniac playing the organ? Katie's got so many pills in him, he rattles when he walks.
What doesn't he like?
He doesn't like to hear about other people's aches and pains.
Oh? How are you feeling?
Oh, not too bad. Except for this pain in my hip.
I feel awful.
Mrs. Bradley, those are for the pain in my hip.
Hip. I got pains all over. Hip, knees, elbow, ankles.
But that may not be the right pill.
Don't give it a second thought. Wherever this pill goes, there'll be a pain waiting for it. Oh, there it goes now. Oh,
Oh, your knee hurts?
Oh.
Well, I had a pain in my knee once.
You think you had a pain? This knee goes out of kilter if I so much as pass a drugstore.
Well, speaking of pain...
I gotta sit down. Did I tell you that I had my appendix taken out 3 times? The first time the doctor couldn't find it, and the second time he found it, and it had wiggled its way behind my pancreas. So the third time, the doctor took the scalpel.
Mrs. Bradley, you may be a good cook, but I could never seriously consider spending the rest of my life with somebody who does nothing but complain.
One to go.
Yeah. Now, this guy Thatcher told me that his idea of paradise was to sleep until 11 o'clock every day.
Oh, ho. Now I know just what to do in the morning.
He ain't rising, Kate.
Give him some more encouragement.
you think you're doing?
Just the regular Kate Bradley health routine. Okay, Mr. Thatcher, now for some calisthenics. Now, as a starter, we'll touch the toes 50 times without bending the knees, and then segue into 40 push-ups.
Not me. I'm going to get back into that bed. And when I wake up at a decent hour, I'm going to get out of this boot camp.
The meeting is called to order. Are there any motions before the House?
Madam Chairman, I make a motion that we bust up this committee and stay out of Mom's life. And tend to our homework.
I second the motion.
Petticoat Junction. This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
I ain't got time for you now. I got big news. Hey, let go, you knucklehead. All right, so you dug another hole. What do you expect, the Pulitzer Prize? All right. Is that what you stopped me for? Same old moldy tomahawk you dig up every 3 months. Now, listen, this nonsense may be all right for you, but I got an earth-shattering scoop to report. Hey!
Stop yelling, Uncle Joe. I'm right here.
Kate, you'll never guess what happened.
Please, we're busy.
Kate, what's the most fantastic thing you can imagine? Take a wild guess.
You got a job.
I got something better than that. I got $1 million rolled up right here.
Bobby Joe, would you move your end to the right a little?
Kate, how'd you like to send the girls to college? How'd you like to take a Mediterranean cruise?
How would you like to give us a hand with the sofa? Uncle Joe, if you're not going to help, move.
Oh, we had a wonderful swim.
Hey, Joe, how'd you like to have one of them fancy new sport cars?
I'd love one. But we don't have a garage, and I'd hate to clutter up the lobby.
Billy Joe, how'd you like to have a mink coat?
Well, if you'll include an ermine for a change of pace. After all, no girl wants to be seen at the soda fountain night after night in the same old mink.
Biggest news that ever hit Hooterville. Nobody will listen to me. Well, you're better than nobody. Don't get a swelled head. You ain't that much better. You know what that is? That's a map of Hooterville Valley. See, here's the railroad. This here's Bleeker's Creek. Now, the State Park Commission's going to dam up Bleeker's Creek and create a big, beautiful artificial lake. Do you know what that means? That'll bring a booming prosperity. The Shady Rest will be a thriving tourist resort. We'll make a fortune. Get your foot out of the lake.
What lake?
You didn't want to listen to me when I was trying to tell you. Now I won't tell you, even if you stand on your head. No, sir. No use begging me to tell you about the multi-million-dollar Hooterville Valley Lake project that's going to make Lake Tahoe look like a bird bath.
A new lake? Here in Hooterville? State Planning Commission, Engineering Division, Hooterville Dam Project. Where'd you get this map?
He's a friend of mine. Big shot of the State Engineering Division. He smuggled this out to me. Kate, the commission ain't going to decide on this until next week.
I didn't know you had an important friend at the state capitol.
If it weren't for him, the engineering office would be in a big mess.
What's his title?
He's the head janitor. Just look at this, Kate. Kate, when this lake's filled up, it's going to be over 10 miles across and have a shoreline of over 40 miles.
My man.
The state's going to stock the lake with fish. We'll not only make a lot of money from boats and fishing poles, but we'll corner the worm market, charging 50 cents an inch.
Uncle Joe, where's the Shady Rest Hotel?
Well, here's Ben Miller's apple orchard, and this is Scoville's Bluffs. Now, we're just halfway between.
Right in the middle of the lake.
Well, at least it's centrally located.
And look at the railroad tracks. Floyd and Charlie are going to have to get diving suits. Half the cannonballs right away is underwater. Now, who would want to turn the cannonball into a submarine and put the Shady Rest Hotel at the bottom of the lake? You know, if this weren't a state project, I would swear this is the work of one man.
Good thinking, Mrs. Bradley.
Homer Bedlam.
Thought I'd drop by and say hello before the kelp starts growing in your lobby. Oh, speaking about lobbies, I personally boondoggled this subject with the state legislature under the guise of conservation of natural resources.
You won't get away with this, Bedloe. 2 months from now, we'll be standing in exactly the same spot.
As you like, but if you do, bubbles will be coming out of your mouth.
You know, Homer Bedloe, you've done some pretty contemptible things in your life, but this is the lowest you've ever sunk.
Thank you, Mrs. Bradley, but not as low as this hotel will sink. Oh, by the way, you'll have plenty of guests. Catfish will be checking in, pickerel will be checking out. And you won't have as much work to do in the rooms, Mrs. Bradley. Oyster beds don't require a change of sheets.
Bedloe, without a doubt, you're the most rotten, mean, miserable, despicable rat in the world.
Oh, I wish you'd write that down and send it to my mother. She'd be so proud.
You haven't won yet, Homer. We're going to fight you every step of the way.
That's right. I got connections at the Capitol. I got a friend that can take me right to the head of this project.
Oh, well, in that case, you don't have to write that letter to my mother. You'll be seeing her. So that you'll recognize her. Here's a photograph.
What a remarkable resemblance.
Yeah, the same little beady eyes, the same sneer.
You know, that picture was taken on our family yacht, the Scavenger. The same one that'll be sailing overhead on the new lake. Well, see you all at high tide. The Shady Rest will be under 50 feet of water. There'll be kelp growing in the lobby, catfish checking in, pickerel checking out.
that you're not going to turn my hotel into Davy Jones' locker, I'm going to stop you if it's the last thing I do.
We need 200 signatures to get a restraining order to stop the dam. Now, how about it?
All right, I'll sign.
Here you are. How about you, Fred?
I ain't signing nothing till I have a conference with my family.
But Doris is shopping in Pixley.
Well, but the decision-making part of the family's right here. Arnold, what do you think of that? Well, all right, if you say so.
Floyd, you sign next.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna sign nothing.
You better. You be shoveling perch into that boiler.
Floyd, don't be a Benedict Arnold. Put down your John Hancock.
Well, can't I sign just plain old Floyd Smoot?
Yes, you can, Floyd.
I'm with you, Kate.
Thank you. 8 signatures already. Just think, all we need is 192 more.
198 signatures.
Only 2 more and we could have stopped.
Pass the hotcakes.
Well, girls, we might as well all eat something. Homer Bedloe's come out on top.
How touching. Oh, the family at breakfast. No, please don't anybody get up. Just let me enjoy this little tableau while it lasts. Soon this cozy dining room will be a grotto for eels, and you, my dear good friends, will be a tattered little band of gypsies roaming homelessly about the countryside.
Bedloe, why don't you run over to the zoo? I hear one of the rattlesnakes needs a venom transfusion.
You don't fool me a bit, Mr. Carson. Behind that facade of hostility lurks a deep and heartwarming hatred.
Homer Bedloe, you wouldn't be so brazen if the Conservation Commissioner knew what kind of man you are.
Why don't you tell him? Oh, Mr. Commissioner. Oh, Mrs. Bradley, this is Mr. Fletcher, the Commissioner of Conservation.
How do you do, Mr. Commissioner? Mr. Fletcher, this is my Uncle Joe Carson and my 3 daughters, Billy
Oh,
Jo.
yes. Homer here has told me all about your charming daughters. Billy Joe, Barbie Joe, and Betty Joe.
Hello. Mother, may we be excused?
Oh, certainly. Would you like some coffee, Mr. Fletcher?
Thank you, Mrs. Bradley.
Didn't you want to tell the Commissioner something, Mrs. Bradley?
Yes, I did. Mr. Fletcher, this man...
Excuse me, please. Modesty prevents my listening to praise.
I'd better keep an eye on Bedloe. I don't trust him as far as I can throw a handful of feathers.
Yes, Mrs. Bradley.
About Homer Bedloe. There are so many things that have happened, I don't know where to begin.
Mrs. Bradley, there is nothing about Homer Bedloe you could possibly tell me that I don't already know.
Well, I'm certainly glad to hear that.
What a generous, public-spirited man.
Public-spirited? Why, he is...
He has sacrificed the profitable branch of his railroad so that the people of this valley can enjoy the recreational and economic benefits of the new lake.
I've heard of brainwashing. But Bedloe's got yours. Washed, drip-dried, starched, and ironed.
I have been forewarned that you are the ringleader of a tiny minority who oppose progress in this valley.
I do not oppose progress. I oppose drowning.
Oh, you don't understand the benefits involved. Here, let me illustrate. Now, let's say this is the valley. Now, let's build a dam. I've loved building dams ever since a little shaver. Now, here is a wonderful lake. Supply of water for farms, source of power, a fine attraction for tourists. Just visualize, Mrs. Bradley. Just visualize. Around this lake, there will be cabins. And on the lake, there will be boats.
And at the bottom of the lake, there will be me.
No, never mind.
Run for the hills the dam has broke.
Miss Bradley, that lake is going in whether you like it or not.
That's too bad. I just know there's a couple of people we missed. We just got to get 200 names.
Henderson. Did we get all the Henderson family?
All but Ralph, but he refused to sign.
Oh, he did, huh? Did you tell him it was for Kate?
Yeah, but it didn't impress him. He just sat there in his crib sucking on his rattle.
I know. We didn't get Eustace Pockle.
Yeah, and for a very good reason. The sheriff's got him. Caught Eustace shoplifting again.
That's a shame. And we only needed 2 more signatures.
All right, you two, let's get this wood-burning rat trap rolling. We've got to get to Pixley. The commissioner's due at the county courthouse.
Commissioner? What are you commissioner of?
My name's Fletcher. I'm Commissioner of Conservation.
Gee, you're the first commissioner we ever saw. Hey, could you give us your autograph?
Why, I'd be delighted.
I ain't got nothing for you to write on. Charlie, you got a hunk of paper?
Well, just this.
Thank you very much.
Well, aren't you going to ask for my autograph? After all, I'm vice president of the CNFW Railroad.
All right, Floyd, let him sign it.
There. Now can we get going?
Sure. All aboard! There, that'll get us out Bleeker's Hill.
Let's have another look at this petition. We might think of a couple more names. Be a crime to throw it away with only 2 names missing.
Freddie Ferguson's name ain't down there. He's kind of hard getting his signature, though. He moved to Australia in 1908. Hey, Charlie, are you train sick?
Drink up, fellas. Soda pops on the house.
Imagine Homer, Bedloe, and the commissioner signing the petition to put their own dam out of business.
That's like the British giving Paul Revere a road map for his famous ride.
Charlie, tell us again how you out-slickered Homer Bedloe.
Well, you see, men, it was like this. We were short just 2 signatures on that petition.
Hey, what are you telling them for? I should be telling them. It was my idea.
Your idea?
Yes.
Boys, it doesn't matter whose idea it was. The important thing is we have a restraining order to stop Homer Bedloe.
Yeah. Would you mind repeating that, Mrs. Bradley?
Not at all, Homer. This is a restraining order to stop you from flooding the Shady Rest and submerging the cannonball.
That's very interesting. Mrs. Bradley, I'd like you to take a look at this. This is a counter-restraining order restraining your restraining order restraining me from building the dam. Work will begin in about a week.
Bedloe, you're the meanest villain since Simon Legree.
Well, let's not drag amateurs into this. Oh, 3 o'clock. By now, the commissioner should have completed his inspection of the area and be arriving at the Shady Rest to serve the formal eviction notice.
Here, let go now. I've no time to play with dogs. Assistant little Dickens, aren't you? All right, I've inspected the rest of the area. Might as well inspect your bone. Well, this is interesting. A tomahawk. A Choctaw tomahawk. Do you realize what you've done? You've made an important discovery.
Hey, lay off that racket. Can't you see I'm trying to... What are you doing to that dog?
It's you. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, it's a tomahawk. Dog uses them to scalp gophers. Digs them up around here all the time.
You mean they're all over the area?
Well, I wouldn't say exactly all over.
Well, if they are, it proves my theory that the Choctaws migrated here long before the Sioux and the Winnebago.
You know, it's too bad, Fletcher. Would have made you a big man. Kids in school would have talked about you as an Indian expert instead of an underwater Mata Hari. Have the lake in, they'll never know. I think the next best place to dig's down by the brook.
Well, good find will be worth a few blisters.
Done it again, Commissioner. That makes the 6th tomahawk.
Now, there's a dedicated public servant.
Hello, Bedlow.
You know, Fletcher, I'm as anxious to complete this dam as you are, but you better wait for the crew.
There'll be no dam. It'll be a crime to destroy such a valuable piece of Americana.
Uncle Joe, you standing on an anthill?
No, Kate. On top of a whole Indian village. Yes, sir, Kate, we've been living here all our lives, never realizing they were right smack dab in the middle of an ancient Indian burial ground.
Indian burial ground?
That's right, Mrs. Bradley. So far, we've turned up 6 Choctaw tomahawks.
Well, I don't care anything about tomahawks. Get these people off the state property.
No, Bedlow. We'll need Mrs. Bradley to look after the hotel. Why, Shady Rest will become a shrine, attracting thousands of tourists and school children who ride the cannonball and see America as it was in the days of the noble red man.
Oh, no.
I hate to do this, Mr. Bedlow, but I gotta tell the truth.
Oh, no, Kate.
They're gonna find out one way or another, and they'll build a dam anyway.
Find out what?
Look at this. Made in Japan, 1963.
So you've tried to make a fool out of me. All right. Just for that, I will take every advantage to see that that dam is built as soon as possible. Bedlow, get me a copy of that survey.
Survey? Well, I left it in my office. I'll have to wire for it. Get away from there, you! Hey there! Come back with my survey! Hey, you! Mr. Fletcher, please don't read that. It'll cost me my job. I'll lose my pension.
Well, no wonder. Mrs. Bradley, just listen to this. The commission never saw this report. Conclusion. While there are certain advantages in building a dam in the Hooterville area, it is the final recommendation of our engineers that a dam across Willow Creek is far more practical and economical. Willow Creek. Why did you conceal these facts?
I can tell you why. Because the main line of the C&FW Railroad runs across Willow Creek. And if the state created a lake there, Mr. Bedlow would have been washed out of his job.
Mr. Bedlow, plotting against this good woman, deceiving the people of this state. What'll your mother say?
Oh, please don't tell her. She'll never trust me to do her dirty work again.
Bobby Joe?
Yes, Mom?
Help me move this back. Yeah, you first. That's it.
Kate, it wasn't an Indian village after all. It was Japanese. The dog just dug up this genuine Japanese samurai sword.
Samurai.
That's what I said, samurai. Well, Kate?
Your Japanese sword was made in Akron, Ohio in 1912.
Junction. This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
You got the money to pay for it?
No.
Then there's no point in discussing it.
Well, Willie's only asking $23 for it.
24.
But you'll take 23.
Well, I'd take 23.50.
Mom, where could you find a motorbike like this for $22?
23.
What are you going to use it for?
Ride it to school.
On the tracks?
Oh, I'll put it on the train and ride from the station to school.
But you can walk from the station.
But it's such a long walk.
Oh, yes. Got to be all of 10 minutes. No, sir. I don't like the idea of you racing around the countryside on this thing.
Mrs. Bradley, it don't go faster than 6 miles an hour.
6 miles an hour?
Well, downhill.
I'll give you 19 for it.
22.50.
Mom, $20 for a motorbike is a real bargain.
21, it's got a gallon of gas in it.
Betty Joe, supposing I was to say you could have it.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
Hold it. I said, suppose I said you could have it. Where would you get $17?
19.
Well, you're always asking me what I want for Christmas, and I thought, that is... Well, gosh, this is what I want.
Well, aside from the fact that Christmas is a few months away, my whole Christmas budget is $15.
16.
15.
15, but without the headlight.
Well, I'll try to raise the money some way. Willie, you won't sell it to anybody else, will you?
Well, I can't promise. I got a firm $12 offer from Horace Otis, and that's without the seat.
Well, promise me you won't sell it till you talk to me first.
Well, okay.
Oh, thanks.
Bye, Betty.
Bye.
Bye, Mrs. Bradley.
Doesn't it sound beautiful? But I've got to earn some money.
What do you need money for?
I want to buy Willie's motorbike.
Don't slam the door on the way out.
Oh, my gosh, Bobby, I mean...
What do you need a motorbike for? You're a girl.
I know.
Then why don't you act like one?
How's a girl supposed to act?
Why don't you ask Mom?
Ask me what?
How's a girl supposed to act?
You mean you're going to start going out with boys?
No, she wants to buy a motorbike.
Oh, that again. Betty Joe, it's time you learned the facts of life.
I know the facts of life.
Then what do you want a motorbike for?
What's wrong with a motorbike?
You're a girl.
Why does everybody keep saying that?
Bobby Joe, you got some cold cream?
No, Mom.
I have some.
You do?
Yeah. I'm a girl.
You gotta do something about her.
Like what?
Hide her.
Motorbike, huh?
Yes, it's a beauty.
Doggone, when I was a boy, I always wanted a motorbike.
Did you get one?
No, when I was a boy, they didn't have them. Oh, watch your pressure.
Charlie, there must be something I can do to earn some money on the train. I could sweep the coach.
Oh, that's Floyd's job.
Or I could polish the engine.
That's Floyd's job, too.
Or I could clean out the firebox.
Floyd does that.
Hey, Charlie, maybe she could take your job. You ain't doing anything.
I run the engine.
You couldn't run the engine if I didn't throw wood in the firebox.
Then throw it.
Charlie, maybe Floyd had a good idea
I did? What was it?
about my taking over Charlie's job. Well, you always let me run the engine when I'm on the train. Why couldn't you pay me for it? You could have a day off, and all I need's $15.
That's more than I get.
Well, I'd work for less.
Oh, we couldn't let you do that.
Why not? You let me.
Betty Joe, I just reckon we couldn't pay you to run the train.
Gosh, I'm never gonna get that motorbike.
Oh, sure you will.
Well, I never did.
Oh, why don't you... Hey, where's my lunch pail?
Right down on that wood. That's funny. Charlie, guess what I did?
What did you do?
Yes.
Did you throw my lunch pail in the firebox?
Yes, I did. What's he getting so mad about? You're always complaining you want a hot lunch.
Oh, hi, Betty Joe.
How are you, Mr. Drucker?
Fine. Bless you. You getting a cold, Betty Joe?
It's not me, it's him.
Oh, you getting a cold?
The dust.
Oh,
Gets in his nose.
yeah. I guess it is a little dustier on the floor than it would be up someplace. There, that better? There ain't no dust up here.
Well, there must be. He's got a very sensitive nose.
Oh, well, I guess the store does need dusting. You got any idea who could do it for me?
I could.
What kind of a deal did you have in mind? Cash or jelly beans?
Cash.
How much?
$15?
$15? I couldn't pay $15 if this was gold dust.
Oh, I didn't mean for just once. I dust every week for a year.
One dusting usually holds it for a year. I'd be willing to go as high as $1 for that.
I need 15.
Willie won't sell for less than 15, huh?
Maybe without the tires. But I've just got to find some way of earning $15.
Mm-hmm. You ever think of taking out an ad in the Hooterville World Guardian?
No, how much would that cost?
$1. Or one dusting.
$1 for dusting the lobby?
That's what Mr. Drucker paid me.
A whole dollar?
He didn't pay me in cash.
If you eat all those jelly beans, you're going to get sick.
Oh, no, I took out an ad in the paper.
That's a waste of money. Whoever reads that paper.
You're reading it.
Oh, that's just because I ain't got nothing better to do.
How about dusting the lobby?
I'd be glad to, Kate. I don't want to take away Betty's job.
What'd you say in the ad?
Excuse me. Here it is.
Ah, yes. Industrious, energetic worker available. Is this you?
Yeah.
Didn't sound like you. Will tackle any job for 50 cents an hour. How come you charging me $1?
Well, you're my mother.
And that cost me 50 cents extra.
It's a small price to pay for motherhood.
Did you get any answers to the ad?
Oh, no, Mr. Drucker only put the ad in the paper today.
Ah.
Well, the ad's only been running 3 days, Betty Joe. You can't expect results overnight.
No surprise to me nobody answered it. They ain't got nothing to attract attention.
It's in the middle of the front page, right under the president's picture.
It could be under a picture of Sophie Lawrence in a bathing suit. Nobody'd pay any attention to it if it ain't got the right word. Let's leave it up to an impartial stranger. Morning, Clara.
Morning, Joe. Kate, how are you?
I'm fine, Clara.
Clara, as an impartial stranger, have you read the classified ads in this week's Hooterville Guardian?
No,
See?
I didn't get the paper.
Well, here, have a free one.
Well, thank you.
Read it.
When I get home.
Would you mind reading it now?
Uncle Joe's conducting a survey.
Oh.
No, read the front page. What do you notice?
Say, this fellow's picture over the classified ad looks familiar. Isn't that the president?
Never mind him. Read the classified ad.
Oh, I'd like to get in touch with whoever put that in.
There's your answer. See you on the train.
I really do need a babysitter. What time should I be there? Oh, Betty Joe, I'm afraid you're a little too young. I like to leave Archie with someone who's a little older. Well, I'm a lot older than I look. I'm old enough to get a license to ride a motorbike. I'm sorry, but Len's real strict about who I leave Archie with. But I'm very responsible. Would you believe it? I'm the only person Mr. Ziffel leaves his pig Arnold with.
Hey, Joe, babysitting a pig and babysitting a baby are two different things.
Well, Mom, Mr. Ziffel thinks as much of Arnold as Mrs. Begley does of Archie.
There's a little difference.
I sure wish you could babysit with Archie, because Lem and I would love to see that triple bill they got down at the Pixley Bijou.
Floyd and Charlie went to see it the other night at 6:30. And they didn't get out till 1 o'clock, and they only saw 2 pictures.
Oh, gosh, Mrs. Begley, it'd be a shame for you to miss such a good show. Would you let me sit with Archie if I had someone with me who was older?
I don't think Bobby Joe will go along with that.
I was thinking of you.
I'll be fine. Now, wait a minute. I've been babysitting all my life, and I'm not going to do any more. Not until you girls get married and you start yelling for Grandma.
Mom, don't you want me to earn the money?
Well, sure. But I don't want to go all the way over to Clara's and sit with you while you sit with Archie.
Well, we could bring Archie to the hotel, and that wouldn't inconvenience you at all. Oh, what do you think, Mrs. Begley?
Fine, just as long as your mother's there.
What do you say, Mom?
What I have to do to get a motorbike.
Hi, Uncle Joe.
Who's that you got with you?
Archie?
You may be little and puny now, but don't be discouraged. In 39 years, you'll be a man like me.
What is going on here?
Uncle Joe scared Archie.
I did not. He's just showing off his lung.
And you be quiet. Here, give him to me. There. You know, I'll take him upstairs now and put him down.
Oh, Mom, I'm supposed to take care of him.
You know how?
Oh, sure. I raised him from a pup, didn't I?
Okay, here you are. And you be quiet.
Oh, Mom, would you mind?
I thought you were going to take care of him.
Well, just get him quiet, and then I'll take over. Mom, will you hold Archie while I get his stuff organized?
Sure.
Get out of there. Mom.
Come on, get out.
What's the matter with him?
Oh, I think he's jealous. Well, here's your client. Oh, it's your responsibility.
I don't know how to turn him off. What's wrong with him?
Well, when a baby cries, he's either hungry or, Archie would be hungry. Get his talcum powder, his safety pins, and his 3-cornered bikini. Betty Joe, the baby's crying. Bobby Joe. Uncle Joe, the baby. Betty Joe? Betty Joe?
Oh, where's the baby?
Well, Clara Begley picked him up an hour ago, and she left you this for babysitting.
Oh, it's not my fault, Mom. It's his fault. He was supposed to wake me up. What's gotten into you? Don't you want me to get that motorbike?
I can't take your $2, Betty.
Why not?
Well, I had another offer from Hank Kirby.
Well, you promised to sell the bike to me.
Look, all I said was that if I had another offer, I'd let you know so you could meet it.
How much is it?
$14.50.
I offered you 15.
Yeah, but Hank, he don't need one of the tires.
Oh, well, you've got to save the bike for me.
Well, Hank said he'd give me the money in 2 days.
Well, I'll have it for you in 2 days.
Well, if you do, it's yours, and if you don't, it ain't.
Yeah, Miss Dawson, I'll ask her. Hold on.
Oh, Mr. Drucker, I can hear you.
Betty Joe, Mrs. Dawson. Get this thing out of here.
Okay.
No, not here. Walk it out. Start it up on the other side of town. Dang blasted noise making. I knew it was a mistake for him to put a road in here. If he ever gets that thing started.
Mr. Drucker, what did you want to talk to me about?
What did I want to talk to? Oh, Mrs. Dawson is on the phone. Clara Begley told her that you did such a good job sitting with Archie that she'd like you to sit for her for a couple hours tonight with her triplets.
You mean she'll pay me 50 cents an hour per kid?
Well, I guess so.
Gosh, that'll be $3. And with the two I've got... Oh, it isn't enough.
Oh. Well, I got a couple of other sitting jobs for you, but the trouble is they're all for tonight. Too bad you ain't 3 people.
But I am 3 people. Betty Joe, Bobby Joe, and Mommy Joe.
Wouldn't it be easier to cultivate a couple of boys with transportation instead of breaking your neck trying to get a motorbike?
Please, I'm not asking for advice. I just want your help. I've got to make enough money tonight to pay for that motorbike.
I was going to do my hair tonight.
Well, you can take your hair with you and do it. I mean, you can do your hair while the Clegg kids are sleeping.
The Clegg kids?
There are only 2 of them. I'm taking care of 3.
I don't want a motorbike.
Please.
I've got to study.
Well, the Clegg's is the greatest place in the world to study. They got a hi-fi.
All right.
Thanks, Bobby Joe. I'll never forget this.
Don't worry. I won't let you.
We know the train's in. Now get off that table. Instead of barking useless information, why don't you learn to drive the dishes? You ought to be arrested for impersonating a dog.
I asked Floyd and Charlie to stop by and let me know how Betty Joe was making out with the Dawson triplets.
What are you worried about? I raised 3 kids just as easy as if I had 1.
I know, Uncle Joe. And if ever you run for Mother of the Year, you'll get my vote. Betty Joe, I wonder what's wrong.
Conscience is probably bothering her. She's coming back to dry the dishes.
Betty Joe, what?
Hi, Mom.
Hello there. We brought you some company.
Dawson boys.
Does Ella Dawson know you have them?
Well, she made me bring them.
Why?
When she found out Mrs. Begley paid me 50 cents an hour, including you, she wanted the same deal.
Well, you take them back. We're not running a babysitting service here for every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Mom, Bobby's helping me. Why can't you?
All right, take him up to my room, but don't forget to pull back the spread.
Don't look so unhappy, Mom. You said yourself 3 children are just as easy to take care of as 1.
Mom, you said 3 children were just as easy to take care of as 1.
We already have 3 upstairs.
Well, 2 more aren't going to make that much difference.
But why did you bring them here? Couldn't you handle them?
Of course, but it was Mrs. Clegg's understanding that you were going to supervise. Mrs. Dawson.
All right, take them upstairs and put them in number 3. And be careful of the stairs, huh?
Gee, thanks, Mom.
Susie, wait a minute. I'm a little confused. You're getting 65 cents an hour to take care of your baby brother.
That's right, Mrs. Bradley. You see, Harold was going to take me to the dance tonight. But then he wasn't on account of he had to work. But now he is because he doesn't. You understand?
Oh, perfectly. I've got 3 teenagers myself. Harold is going to work after all. You want to go to the dance, and you want to leave Herbie here.
Yes. He's cute, isn't he?
Cutest baby I've seen in the last 10 minutes.
Hey, Kate, where you want us to put these?
Who are they?
Those are the Parker babies. They're house guests of Herbert. See, I'm getting 75 cents an hour from Mrs. Parker for taking care of Douglas and Gwendolyn.
But, Susie, there are already 5 babies here.
Well, that's fine. Then they won't get lonesome. I'll sublet Herbie and the Parker babies to you for 50 cents an hour.
Lucky me.
Hey, these Parker kids weigh heavy.
Yeah, well, put Douglas in the presidential suite, Gwendolyn in the bridal suite, Herbie in the governor's suite, and don't forget to take the spreads off.
Don't worry, Susie. We'll get you to the dance in time.
8 babies. My, Mrs. Bradley, you're due for a lot of running around.
Betty Jo may be right. A motorbike would come in handy around here.
Can't you see I'm getting them young'uns fed?
Feeding time for the Dawson triplets. Not now. Babies first.
Listen to the Clegg twins. They want their bottles again.
Good gosh, they've had 2 bottles apiece already.
The way they drink, they should join Milk Anonymous. Not now, boy. We're in a hurry. Now, you're all talcumed up and ready for your bottle.
Mom!
What is it, Bobby Jo? I'm busy.
Did you take Herbie's bottle?
Why would I take Herbie's bottle?
Well, it's missing.
Oh, it can't be.
Mom?
What is it, Betty Jo?
They're gone.
What's gone?
I went to feed the Dawson triplets, and when I came back, they were gone.
The triplets are gone?
No, the bottles, all 3 of them.
I don't understand it, Mom. I was only out of the room for a few minutes.
Oh, you girls. When you're feeding babies, you gotta keep your mind on it, one thing at a time. Now, my bottles are gone, too.
Come in the kitchen. I'll show you the guilty culprit.
How could you?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Taking milk from little babies.
You wanted to take something, why didn't you take Willie's bike? Save us all this babysitting trouble.
Thank goodness they're all gone. I don't want to see those babies again until they use talcum powder after they shave.
Never worked so hard in my life.
Well, it'll all be worth it when I get my motorbike. I made $11, and I need 4 more. Let's see, that's 1 baby for 8 hours, or 8 babies for 1 hour.
Just a minute. No more babysitting. I've had it.
So have I. Oh, Mama, we're so close. If I don't get that motorbike, I'll just die.
Who is it?
Me, Mom.
Well, what on earth
I've been
are you...
looking for the dog. I can't find him anywhere. He's gone.
Well, he's been out before.
But never this late. I'm afraid something terrible's happened to him.
Oh, now, Betty Jo.
What's the matter in here? Can't a fella get any sleep?
Uncle Joe, the dog's gone.
I could have predicted it. That dog's a prima donna. Just because you chased him out of the baby's crib and then bawled him out because he stole the baby's milk, he runs off in a fit of jealousy.
You know, you're right, Uncle Joe. We have been ignoring him.
That crummy dog don't think of nobody but himself.
That sounds like Willie's motorbike.
Well, what on earth is it doing in the lobby? This is the hotel lobby, not the Indianapolis Speedway.
Boy, you're home.
You know what that silly dog did? Woke me up and tugged me out to the bike and herded me clear out here. So I wonder if the bike even still runs after bumping all over those railroad ties.
Joe, he wasn't jealous after all. He wanted you to have your motorbike.
Oh, I'm sorry, Willie, but I'm still short $4.
Well, you know what, Betty? That's a pretty smart dog you got there. I trade him to you for the bike.
Oh, not on your life.
You sure got a kooky daughter.
Well, Willie, motorbikes can be fun, but can they kiss you on the face like that?
Junction. This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
The Encyclopedia of Baseball.
Huh?
I've never seen you that interested in a book before, so it's got to be the Encyclopedia of Baseball.
Oh, this is the textbook for my new class in adolescent psychology. Mother, I think you've been entirely too permissive with me.
Oh, says who?
Says Dr. Herbert Slocum. The ideal mother should be firm, restrictive. Let her teenager know who's boss.
In that case, you can't play ball with the Hooterville Hawks Friday.
Mom, that's parental tyranny. Why, it says right here. The teenager typically resents the authority figure and tends to do exactly the opposite of what he is told.
In that case, you can play ball.
Oh, gee, Mom. You're an ideal parent.
Hey, Kate, where do you want your mail?
Hi, boys. Just put it on the coffee table. All this for me?
It's for the Shady Rest Hotel.
Well, I knew I owed bills, but I certainly... Shady Rest Hotel free honeymoon contest.
Oh, that's my mail, Kate. Boy, them radio and newspaper ads sure got results.
Uncle Joe, surely you wouldn't. You couldn't. You did.
Hey, this is going to make more money than any idea I've ever had.
You wouldn't have to go much to do that.
That's the truth.
Ain't you two got a train to run?
Free wedding. Free champagne supper. Free honeymoon.
Now relax, Kate. All that stuff ain't going to cost me a penny. I'm promoting it.
From who?
Well, you mainly. Hey, think of the publicity. That nice young couple getting married here at the Shady Rest. The press snapping pictures of them. Him carrying her across the threshold, like Doris Day and Rock Hudson.
Rock Hudson? Where?
In his imagination.
Kate, you'll see. This contest will turn the Shady Rest into another Niagara Falls.
What contest?
My free honeymoon contest. Come on, girls, and help me pick a winner. Grab a handful. All right, you two, don't just stand there. You can help, too. Kate, you're missing a real treat. Some of these letters would just break your heart.
That's all my heart needs.
Here's one that'll really break your heart. It's the bill for the radio announcements Joe bought.
Ain't you two got a train to run?
Well, you asked us to help you.
Then help.
Here's a good one. This couple even attached a box top. We would make the ideal couple because we eat crunchy pop fruitcakes.
What about you girls? Haven't you found a winner?
Well, I found a couple that are fair. I've got one that's pretty good. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever read in my life. What does it say? Well, these two kids, they're so in love and their families won't let them get married. Like Romeo and Juliet. Young lovers, torn from each other's arms, daughters by parental tyranny. They have to elope, and this contest is their one chance to have a nice wedding and a real honeymoon. Imagine them staying at the Shady Rest. They've just got to win, and they'll just love it here.
Billy Joe, let me see that letter.
I don't know if them kids is going to elope. Maybe we hadn't ought to get mixed up in it. Thing like that can get the sheriff down on you.
This is the most beautiful thing I ever read in my whole life.
Mom, it's so romantic. Oh, Mom, those two kids have just got to win.
Read this part here again.
That's what I get for letting women judge a contest. They always let their emotions run away with them. Right, Floyd? Okay, they're the winners.
Well, the bridal suite's all ready. How's the cake decorating coming?
I'll finish, Mom. How do you like it?
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, but I don't know about putting the bride and groom's name on it, though.
Oh, they're such pretty names we couldn't resist. Laura Bentley and Tony Allison.
Hey, how's this for class?
Wow. Hey, where'd you get it, Uncle Joe?
I borrowed it from a magician who's appearing at the Pixley Bijou. I got to get it back before tonight's show.
What's the matter? Have you got a headache?
No, the hat's too big. Generally keeps it full of rabbits and stuff. Anyway, I won't be wearing it at the wedding. You ain't said nothing, Kate.
And it ain't been easy. Uncle Joe, this isn't going to be a formal wedding. These two kids are eloping.
Well, I'll be giving the bride away, and the place will be crawling with photographers. I've already alerted the press.
Hey, everybody. Want to get a load of the flower girl?
Betty Joe, you're a little too old for Flower Girl.
Oh, it's not me. Come on, flower girl.
I think we'll do without a Flower Girl.
If I take off his skirt, can he be a ring bearer?
Nope.
The train's coming.
The honeymoon special.
Laura and Tony are on it.
Quick, everybody, down to the tracks. Fred, where's the press?
Right here, Mr. Carson.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
You ain't no newspaper reporter.
Yes, I am. Mr. Drucker couldn't make it, so he deputized me.
Come on, the train's putting their ends. The honeymoon couple here?
Why, yes, but...
Well, I'll handle this, boys. Gentlemen of the press, the Shady Rest Hotel, long a secluded hideaway for young lovers, is proud to present to you our ideal honeymoon couple.
Laura and I sure want to thank you folks. This is the happiest day of our lives. Right, honey bunch?
Right, Tony.
But your letter said your parents objected to the marriage.
Oh, not our parents, our families.
You see, Tony and I each have grown children of our own.
My son says that I don't know what I'm getting myself into.
My daughter tells me exactly the same thing.
So, we had to elope.
Well, you see, you ain't exactly... what I mean is, preparations are all made and what...
The preparations are all made for the most wonderful wedding the hotel will ever have. Welcome to the Shady Rest.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come on, girls. Start up. We go this way. Hello.
Joe, ain't they a little old to be the ideal honeymooners?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. They ain't Doris Day and Rock Hudson.
Hold it. How about a big smile, Miss Bradley?
Yeah, that's enough for me. Wait for the others.
Oh, that's all right, Miss Bradley. I need to practice.
I don't understand what's keeping Floyd and Charlie. They should be back with Judge Clark by now.
Well, I asked them to stop and give me some film for my camera.
You know, you'd have enough if you'd stop wasting it on me.
I'm not wasting it. I forgot to bring any with me. How about a big smile?
Mom, the bride's almost ready. Billy Joe's putting the final touches on her cheese.
On her what?
On her hair.
Eb, will you stop that? He doesn't have any film in that camera.
It's good practice, though.
Billy Joe tells me that you two are going to sing Oh Promise Me, so let's run over it, huh?
Mom, maybe we better not do it. Yeah, you see, we thought Tony and Laura were a couple of teenagers, like Romeo and Juliet.
So?
So we had a kind of special arrangement.
Well, Oh Promise Me. Let's hear it.
Oh, promise me that someday you and I, we'll take our love together to some sky.
You were right. Forget it.
Gee, I like it, Miss Bradley.
Would you mind terribly if...
Hey, they're ready. The judge is here. We better get this show on the...
Hey, Mr. Carson, where's your fancy suit?
Why'd you change, Uncle Joe?
Why ain't going to give the bride away?
Why not?
Why, it looks silly. She's old enough to be my mother.
Well, who's going to do it?
It's all right. I've arranged it.
With who?
Kate, will you relax?
Well, we're back.
Floyd?
He's the only one the suit would fit.
Did you get my film?
Oh, sorry, Eb. We didn't have time.
Well, what took you so long?
That nut wouldn't fire the boiler in that dress suit.
Well, I didn't want to get soot and ashes on it.
And where is Judge Clark?
Well, he stopped to brush the soot and ashes off his suit.
Now, listen, everybody. I will not have this wedding turned into a shambles. That nice old couple is going to have a proper, dignified ceremony. With best man, bridesmaids, music.
Medicare.
Mom, here comes Billy with the bride.
Oh, well, quick, start the Medicare march. I mean, the wedding march.
Wait till I get my suit on, Kate.
Laura, you look just lovely.
Thank you, Kate. Excuse me, Mom. Judge Clark is here.
Oh.
Sorry I was delayed, Kate.
No harm done. Judge Clark, may I present the bride?
Well, congratulations, Billy Joe. I was wondering when some bright young man would ask for your hand. Congratulations, young fella. You've got yourself a mighty beautiful girl.
I have?
Judge Clark, you've made a mistake.
Oh? Aren't you the groom?
Oh, no, sir. That's the groom coming down the stairs.
Kate? He a little old for Billy Joe?
Judge Clark, let's start over from the top.
If there be anyone present who can show just cause why Anthony Allison and Laura Bentley should not be joined in wedlock, let him speak now, or forever after hold his peace. Now, by the power vested...
Stop this wedding! Oh, really, Mother, you should be ashamed running off like this to get married behind my back.
How did you find us? How did you get here?
Your son drove me.
Herbert is here?
Yes, Father. I found that ridiculous telegram about the free honeymoon.
Herbert called me immediately.
It took us 2 hours in a rented Jeep to get to this place.
Excuse me. Are you two showing just cause why these two should not be joined in wedlock?
Indeed we are. They haven't the slightest notion of what they're getting into.
Now, wait a minute.
It's true, Father. You're letting your emotions run away with you.
But we want to get married. Mother, you just think you do. But do you really know this man? Are you ready to spend the rest of your life with him?
And are you ready to take on the responsibilities of a wife and family?
Family?
Well, she has a grown daughter.
Sorry, kids.
Mom, since there's not going to be a wedding, can I go to baseball practice?
Sure.
There you go, being too permissive again.
Mrs. Bradley,
Yes?
I'm afraid we need your help.
Yes. My mother and Herbert's father are sitting on your front porch, and they refuse to budge.
You can solve our problems simply by telling them they can't stay here tonight. As a hotel keeper, you have that right.
I'm so humiliated. Mother's acting like a spoiled child.
Oh, they're both behaving like adolescents.
Then why don't you handle them like adolescents?
I beg your pardon?
Just tell them they can do whatever they please and leave without them.
What?
Listen. The adolescent typically resents the authority figure and tends to do exactly the opposite of what he's told. Principles of Adolescent Psychology by Herbert Slocum.
Oh, that's Dr. Slocum's new textbook. May I?
Of course.
They've just introduced this at the school where I teach.
You mean you believe in this gobbledygook?
Dr. Slocum is a world authority on psychology. Well, goodbye, you two. Have fun.
Be sure and call when you get back to town.
You're leaving?
Without us? Of course. We know you won't do anything foolish.
We trust you implicitly.
Goodbye, Mother.
So long, Dad.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What's going on, Mom?
A wedding. How soon do you think we can get Judge Clark back here?
He's still here. The train hasn't left yet.
What?
By the time Charlie got Floyd to take off that fancy suit, the fire in the boiler went out. So then we had to take on water, get wood, build a fire. Mom!
Now, you're crying because we're alone at last.
No, because my Violet was so nice about all this, even when your son acted so hard-headed.
Darling, your daughter was a bit of a troublemaker herself.
Dearest, surely you could hear that your son was being outrageous.
All I could hear was your daughter.
Sweetheart, are you calling my daughter a loudmouth?
Oh, lovey. I only meant that she... Well, she does speak very loud.
But what made them change their mind?
Don't ask me to explain. All I can tell you is that adolescent psychology is a wonderful subject.
How dare you call my daughter a blabbermouth?
Maybe I should have taken a better look at your daughter. You might turn out to be just like her.
What?
Like daughter, like mother.
Come on, you two. Judge Clark can marry you now.
I wouldn't marry him if he was the last man on earth. And at the rate he's going, he may make it.
You can leave these decorations up, Kate. I think maybe I can pull this honeymoon contest out of the fire for you.
Uncle Joe, you're all hard.
You got a date, Uncle Joe?
Oh, well, in a way. I asked Laura to go out for a canoe ride with me on Ziffel's hog pond.
You're gonna court her?
Oh, of course not. I'm just pretending to make Tony jealous. He ain't gonna let her go out with no young, handsome lady killer.
Comment.
Is he still sitting out on the front porch pouting?
I think so.
Open the door, Bobby Joe. I'll give him a sample of my technique. Make him nervous.
Hey, Uncle Joe, that was pretty good.
That was the dog.
Well, it was very good.
Maybe you ought to take him with you.
Like I told you, we aren't actually going. One look at me with his fiancée and that overaged Romeo.
Oh, Mr. Carson, did I hear you start to serenade me?
Indeed you did, lovely lady. Serenade which I will finish as we watch the moon come up over Ziffel's hog pond.
Oh.
Oh, excuse me just a minute. Don't wait up for Laura and me, Kate. There's going to be a full moon. There's no telling when we'll get back.
Now, you behave yourself, Uncle Joe.
That's like telling a bird to stay on the ground.
Mr. Carson, I wonder if I'm going to be safe with you.
I ain't making no promises. I got quite a reputation around these parts.
Shall we go?
Well, if nobody objects. Oh, excuse me. Good night, Kate.
Good night.
Don't tell Tony I'm out with his girl.
All right.
Sitting right there.
Oh, my gosh, what caught?
What?
I didn't see him sitting there. Well, I guess the jig's up. We'll have to stay home.
We'll do nothing of the sort. Now, you've promised me a canoe ride. Let's go.
Mom, I don't think Mr. Allison's a bit worried about Uncle Joe being out with his fiancée.
You don't?
No, he's just sitting on the porch reading.
He's worried.
But, Mom, he's just sitting there calmly reading his paper.
It's been dark for 2 hours. He's worried.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Mrs. Bradley, could you tell me how to get to that pond where Mr. Carson took Laura canoeing?
Well, it's kind of dark, and I'm
I
sure
should
that...
never have let her go. I was just being stubborn and bullheaded.
Well, I'm sure that...
She's such a sweet, wonderful little woman. Mrs. Bradley, if you could get that judge back here, I want to marry Laura tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey! Oh.
Oh, we're firing that stone.
What happened?
We just got through the first chorus of the Indian Love Call. The canoe turned over.
Are you all right?
Yeah, she's all right. Let me give you some advice. Don't ever let her paddle a canoe for you.
She was paddling the canoe?
I was playing the ukulele.
Really, dear, you never should have gone.
Well, you never should have let me go.
Well, what could I do? You were behaving like a schoolgirl.
You weren't any better, pretending you didn't see us.
Well, I couldn't stand to look with you flirting and carrying on.
I was not flirting and carrying on.
Oh, you certainly were. You are a born coquette. Go ahead, have your fling. But what's going to happen to you when you're old and gray?
I am old and gray.
You got an answer for everything, haven't you?
You beast. I'm going home to my daughter.
Okay, I'm going home to my son.
Come on, Kate. We both need some sleep.
Well, I sure could use some.
Don't worry, Kate. I'll come up with another idea in the morning.
There goes my sleep.
Good morning, Mrs. Bradley.
Good morning.
Well, good morning.
Hi, Kate.
Judge Clark, what are you doing here?
We brought him.
They want me to perform a ceremony they interrupted yesterday.
Yes, Herbert and I did a lot of talking after we left here.
And we came to the conclusion that we were the ones who were acting like adolescents.
We think Herbert's father and my mother are a perfect match.
They should get married. The sooner the better.
Well, you may have a little trouble convincing them.
Oh, Herbert can do it. He's very persuasive.
And do you, Anthony Allison, take Laura Bentley to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
And do you, Herbert Allison, take Violet Bentley to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Then, by the power vested in me, I do now pronounce that Anthony and Laura and Herbert and Violet are man and wife. Men and wives. Well, married.
You first, Mother.
Listen, shortstop.
Sorry, Mom, but she popped up.
Let Billy Joe field the next one.
আসেন।
বড়াটা দেখে আসলে এত লোভনীয় লাগছিল যে এটা আগেই এটা ফ্রাই করি, বাট এটা যখন আমি খেলাম সেম প্রবলেম, সেম চিউই লাগছে, ব্লেন্ড হয়নি, সব ভেতরের ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টসগুলো একটু কাঁচা কাঁচা রয়ে গেছে।
আপনাদের টিমটা আই ফেল্ট ওয়াজ দ্য স্ট্রংগেস্ট টুডে অ্যান্ড এক্সপেকটেশন অনেক বেশি ছিল।
জয়পুরহাটের কুমু এবং ঢাকার শিয়াজুতি চলে আসুন আপনাদের রেসিপি নিয়ে।
ওয়ালাইকুম জাজেস। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। হ্যালো। আমরা আজকে বানিয়েছি শেফ সাদা ভাত আর কলার থোড়ের হচ্ছে একটা মুইঠা, যেটাকে আমরা বলি চাপও বলি, সোজা কথা বড়া। আর থোড়েরই একটা চাটনি বানিয়েছি বড়ার সাথে খাওয়ার জন্য, মানে টক থোড় আছে এটাতে শুধু ব্লেন্ড করা। আর হচ্ছে কলার মোচা দিয়ে একটা ভাজি বানিয়েছি, এখানে আমরা শুধু আলু দিয়েছি, কারণ এখানে কোনো প্রোটিন বা অন্য কোনো মাছ মাংস অ্যাড করিনি, যাতে ওইটারই ফ্লেভারটা থাকে। লুক ওয়াইজ মানে দেখতে খুব ভালো লাগছে, প্রেজেন্টেশন খুবই সুন্দর। বড়াটা দেখে আসলে এত লোভনীয় লাগছিল যে এটা কাইন্ড অফ পেঁয়াজুর মতন মনে হচ্ছিল। বড়া আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছিল আগেই এটা ফ্রাই করি, বাট এটা যখন আমি খেলাম সেম প্রবলেম, সেম চিউই লাগছে, ব্লেন্ড হয়নি, সব ভেতরের ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টসগুলো একটু কাঁচা কাঁচা রয়ে গেছে। স্পাইসেস যা আছে এটার ফ্লেভারগুলো বোঝা যাচ্ছে। আর এটাও থোড় দিয়ে করেছেন না মোচা দিয়ে করেছেন? এটা মোচা দিয়ে করছেন। এটা তো সেম যে ছোটো ছোটো করে কিউব করেছেন, বাট এই যে দু একটা কিউব একটু বড়, এটাও যখন বাইট দিচ্ছি সেম চিউই লাগছে। একমাত্র মনে হয় আমার কাছে আপনাদের চাটনিটা সবচাইতে বেস্ট। মানে এই চাটনিটা আমাকে যদি বলেন খেতে সব কিছু দিয়ে, আমি আপনাদের কাছ থেকে এই রেসিপিটা নিয়ে যাব। চাটনিটা অনেক ভালো, বাট শুধু চাটনি দিয়ে তো পার পাওয়া যাবে না।
আই টোটালি এগ্রি উইথ ম্যাম। এটা দেখে আপনি যখন প্রথমে প্লেটটা রেখেছিলেন আমার অনেক খেতে ইচ্ছা করছিল, অনেক লোভনীয় লাগছিল, বাট অ্যাজ সুন অ্যাজ আই টেক আ বাইট I was expecting it to be crunchy, to crispy হবে, but it's very flat. Chutney, I think it's wow. So chutney ta diye khele overall এটা ভালো লাগে, but by itself khele it doesn't taste significant kono. It's not tasting wow, it's not tasting any good. Same goes for this. আপনি যেটা বলছেন ওটার সাথে কথার সাথে পুরটা মিলে না। আপনাদের টিমটা আই ফেল্ট ওয়াজ দ্য স্ট্রংগেস্ট টুডে অ্যান্ড এক্সপেকটেশন অনেক বেশি ছিল। আই থট সামথিং গ্রেট ইজ গোয়িং টু কাম আউট অফ ইট, বাট ইট ওয়াজন্ট ইয়োর ডে টুডে।
এটা মুইঠা যেটা বললে বানিয়েছো, ভেরি ড্রাই। ওর মধ্যে অন্য একটা কিছু ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস ইউজ করলে ওটা একটু খেতে ফ্রাঞ্চিনেসও থাকতো, বাট আর একটু সফট হতো, মুখে বাইতে ভালো লাগতো। চাটনিটা ভালো ছিল। আর যেটা আরেকটা করেছো আলুর পিসটা, আর এই যে কলার মোচার পিস, হ্যাঁ একটা কিউব হয়ে গেছে আর আরেকটা কুচি কুচি হয়েছে। ঠিক এইটা যেরকম পিস করা হয়েছিল, আলুটাও যদি সেম পিস করা হতো তখন খেতে ভাল লাগে।
দুটো জিনিস, কস্টিংটা কখন করা হয়েছে?
কস্টিং আমরা হচ্ছে প্লেটিং এর আগে করেছি।
প্লেটিং এর আগে কস্টিং করা হয়েছে?
জি।
সময় শেষ হওয়ার আগে
করবো? ও পিছনে কস্টিং করছিল, আমি বড় ভাবছিলাম।
দ্যাটস নাম্বার 1। নাম্বার 2 ইজ স্টেশন দেওয়া আছে, কাজ আমরা সব স্টেশনেই করব। আমি এখান থেকে দেখছিলাম যে ইউ গাইজ আর ইউজিং পিছনের ওই টেবলটা। এটা তো একটা আনফেয়ার অ্যাডভান্টেজ হয়ে যায়, রাইট? সবার কাছে একটা স্টেশন আছে, সো উই উইল ইউজ অনলি দ্য স্টেশন। অন্য কোনো প্রপস, পিছনের টেবিল, এগুলো আমরা ইউজ করতে পারবো না। ইয়েস স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ।
এই প্রথম ইটালিয়ান রুই মাছ খাচ্ছি।
আপনিও রুই মাছ ইউজ করেছেন?
জি হ্যাঁ, রুই মাছ।
শেফ যখন এক কথায় ওয়াও বলল, আমি তাহলে 2 কথায় ওয়াও ওয়াও বলে দিই।
শুরুতেই আমি আমন্ত্রণ জানাতে চাই নওগাঁর প্রতিযোগী জুয়াইরিয়াকে। আপনার খাবার নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
হ্যালো গাইস, হ্যালো। আমার কুইজিন ছিল ইটালিয়ান অ্যান্ড আমি বানিয়েছি ওরাটা আল কাটাসিও।
পার্চমেন্ট পেপারে করতে হবে, এই আইডিয়াটা কোথা থেকে আসলো?
এটা আমার মেন্টর সাজেস্ট করলো যে পার্চমেন্ট পেপারে দিলে এটা বেক করতে সুবিধা হবে অ্যান্ড জুসগুলো ছড়ায় যাবে না, ফ্লেভারগুলো এক জায়গায় ভালো মতন মিক্স হবে।
সোয়াইরিয়া, এখানে কি কি হার্বস দিয়েছো?
এখানে আমি ফ্রেশ অনেক কয়টা হার্ব ইউজ করেছি, রোজমেরি, থাইম অ্যান্ড আমি পার্সলি খুঁজেছি বাট ওই সময় ছিল না, দ্যাটস ওয়াই পার্সলি দেওয়া হয় নাই। অ্যান্ড এর সাথে আমি লেমন জুস, অলিভ অয়েল, তারপর অলিভ অ্যান্ড পেপারস ইউজ করেছি, সল্টেড পেপার।
আপনার ফিশটা পারফেক্টলি কুকড। আপনি ইটালিয়ান ডিশ আজকে করেছেন। দ্য ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস যেগুলো ইউজ করা হয়েছে দোজ আর ইটালিয়ান। capers, olives, tomato, olive oil কম্বিনেশনটা ভালো একটা ইটালিয়ান ফ্লেভার। টেস্ট ওয়াইজ ইটস ওকে। প্রেজেন্টেশনটাও আপনি পার্চমেন্ট পেপারে করেছেন দেখে পার্চমেন্ট পেপারে নিয়ে এসেছেন, এটা আমাদের জন্য, আপনি টেকনিকটা জানেন, বোঝাটা ইজি হয়। ওভারঅল গুড ট্রাই, ভালো ছিল।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
আমার কাছেও ভালো লেগেছে। এই প্রথম ইটালিয়ান রুই মাছ খাচ্ছি। প্রত্যেকটাই ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস যা যা আপনি দিয়েছেন সবগুলি টেস্ট পাচ্ছিলাম। সব কিছু মিক্স করে যখন মুখে দিচ্ছি দেন ইটস লাইক মানে ওয়াও একটা ফিলিং।
থ্যাংক ইউ। বা
কস্টিংটা পারফেক্টলি করা হয়নি। বারবার বলেছি যে যা ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস আপনি ইউজ করছেন অ্যাজ আ হোল পুরাটা দিতে, ওটা বানাতে কত খরচ হয়েছে অ্যান্ড ওটাকে আপনি কত টাকায় সেল করতে চাচ্ছেন।
ও থ্যাংক ইউ জুয়াইরিয়া, খাবারটা নিয়ে যাবেন। এবারে বরিশালের প্রতিযোগী নওশীন মুবাশশেরা, আপনার খাবার নিয়ে চলে আসুন দ্রুত।
হ্যালো ম্যাম, আমি বানিয়েছি হচ্ছে থাই স্টিমড ফিশ, নাম হচ্ছে প্লা না মানাও।
আপনিও রুই মাছ ইউজ করেছেন?
জি হ্যাঁ, রুই মাছ।
নওশীন, ঠিক আমার কাছে সত্যি খুব ভালো লেগেছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
একদম অরিজিনাল একটা থাই ফ্লেভার পাচ্ছি, সেই থাই লাল মরিচ, অনেক দিন পর একটা থাই গন্ধ পাচ্ছি। সব কিছু মিলিয়ে গোলমরিচের যে একটা ফ্লেভার, সব আলাদা আলাদাভাবে আমাকে ফিল করিয়ে দিচ্ছে। তো
এক কথায় যদি বলি ওয়াও। Beautiful balance of flavor. Steamed fish je korechen, again cooked to perfection. This is a Thai dish and it reminds me of Thailand. Beautiful.
That's a great compliment for me.
শেফ যখন এক কথায় ওয়াও বললো, আমি তাহলে 2 কথায় ওয়াও ওয়াও বলে দিই। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Again, overall ঠিক আছে, আপনার সেলিং প্রাইস ইজ ওকে কম্পেয়ার টু দ্য কস্ট প্রাইস। জাস্ট একটু নিটভাবে সুন্দর করে যাতে বোঝা যায় রাইসটাকে অ্যাড করে,
রাইস অ্যাড মানে দুইটা একসাথে অ্যাড করে,
একসাথে, বিকজ একসাথে সার্ভ করছেন তো টোটাল ওভারঅল তার খরচ দিয়ে দিয়ে। থ্যাংক ইউ, ভেরি নাইস।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
ওয়েল ডান নওশীন।
থ্যাংক ইউ। শেফ আমার ডিশ দেখে বলল যে এটা আমি এক্সপ্লেইন না করলেও সে বুঝতে পেরেছে যে এটা থাই কুইজিন, অ্যান্ড এটা আমার জন্য অনেক বড় একটা কমপ্লিমেন্ট। আমি খুবই খুশি হয়েছি এটা শুনে।
কি বানাচ্ছেন মিসার?
আমি করছি কচুর ডগা দিয়ে, চিংড়ি মাছ দিয়ে, নারিকেলের দুধ দিয়ে, আর একটা হচ্ছে কচুর যে গোটাটা আছে গোটাটা দিয়ে হচ্ছে আমি গরুর মাংস দিয়ে ভেনা করছি।
আমি আজকে করছি মানকচু দিয়ে ইলিশ মাছ দিয়ে একটু নারকেল দিয়ে ঝোল করছি, যেহেতু আমাদের দেশি স্টাইলে আমার মায়ের হাতের রান্না এটা।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস আর মাত্র 30 মিনিট বাকি আছে। এই 30 মিনিটের মধ্যে আপনাদের কুকিং ডান করতে হবে, সেই সাথে প্লেটিং, ক্লিনিং এবং কস্টিং। সো সময় হাতে একেবারেই কম, দুজন মিলে কাজ করুন, একজন অন্যজনকে সাহায্য করুন বা একজন কস্টিং করে ফেলুন। হাতে সময় আছে আর মাত্র 30 মিনিট।
আজকের আমাদের মেইন ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্ট ছিল হচ্ছে কচুর মুখ, মানকচুর মুখ আর মানকচুর ডাঁটা। তো আমরা মানকচুর ডাঁটাটা দিয়ে একটা হচ্ছে চিংড়ি মাছের টক করছি, আর হচ্ছে মানকচুর যে মুখটা আছে ওটা দিয়ে আমরা ইলিশ মাছের একটা কারি বানাচ্ছি।
আজকে আমরা করছি কচুর ডগা দিয়ে একটা কচু ঘোটা, আর করছি কচু ইলিশ মাছের পাতুরি, যেটা ইটা আছে গোড়াটা আছে সেটা দিয়ে।
আমি আজকে করছি মানকচু দিয়ে ইলিশ মাছ দিয়ে একটু নারকেল দিয়ে ঝোল করছি, যেহেতু আমাদের দেশি স্টাইলে আমার মায়ের হাতের রান্না এটা। আর করছি কচুর ডাঁটা দিয়ে হচ্ছে চিংড়ি মাছ দিয়ে একটা ভুনা করব ডাল দিয়ে। দেখি আমার হাতের রান্না কেমন আনতে পারি। না আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, আটাটা দাও।
আজকে আমরা বানাচ্ছি কচুর কোরমা, সাথে কচুর ডগা ভাজি, আর সাথে আমরা কচু দিয়ে একটা গোলাপ জামুন বানাচ্ছি, আর সাথে থাকবে প্লেন রাইস। লেবু একটা 5 টাকা।
কি বানাচ্ছেন মিসার?
আমি করছি কচুর ডগা দিয়ে, চিংড়ি মাছ দিয়ে, নারিকেলের দুধ দিয়ে, আর একটা হচ্ছে কচুর যে গোটাটা আছে গোটাটা দিয়ে হচ্ছে আমি গরুর মাংস দিয়ে ভেনা করছি, আর একটা ঠান্ডাই করেছি, ওটা হচ্ছে বিয়ে বিক্রি নর্মালে, আর হচ্ছে আমি খিতা রুটি করবো 2 ধরনের, একটা একটু স্পাইসি করে আর একটা নর্মাল খিতা রুটি করবো।
কালকে থেকে বেটার হবে
ইনশাল্লাহ।
সেই জ্যোতি, কি রেসিপি আজকে?
আজকে আমার যে কচুর যে রুটটা ছিল ওইটা দিয়ে হচ্ছে একটা ইলিশ মাছের ওইটা দিয়ে একটা কারি করেছি, আর যে গ্রিন পার্টটা ছিল ওটাকে আমরা পেস্ট করে একটা টক ফ্লেভার দিয়ে চিংড়ি দিয়ে একটা সেমি গ্রেভির মতো করেছি, আর সাথে হচ্ছে আদা ভাত, একটু পেঁয়াজ মরিচ ভর্তা।
গুড লাক। রূপা, কি বানানো হচ্ছে?
এটা হচ্ছে কচুর ডাঁটা দিয়ে আমি চিংড়ি মাছ দিয়ে এটা ভুনা করছি। ডাল আছে, তো নারকেল আছে। এটা পুরোপুরি হচ্ছে আমার মায়ের হাতের রান্না। আজকে আমার মাকে আমি অনেক মিস করছি, জানি না আমার হাতের রান্নার মতো হবে কিনা। দেখি আজকে আমার হাতের রান্নাটা আমি দিতে পারি কিনা।
স্মেল অনেক সুন্দর আসছে, এটা টেস্ট করতে পারবো?
ইয়েস স্যার।
ভিতরের স্টাফিংটা কি রোলাদের?
বাসা ফিশ আমি কিমা করে নিয়েছি, এটার সঙ্গে ক্যারেটস অ্যান্ড ক্যাপসিকাম আমি মিক্স করে দিয়েছি কালারের জন্য, অ্যান্ড স্পিনাচকে ব্লাঞ্চ করে ওপরে দিয়ে দিয়েছি।
বগুড়ার প্রতিযোগী তাওয়ান্না ইয়াসমিন, আপনার রেসিপি নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
Thai steamed chicken and fish with ginger scallion relish, served with garlic egg fried rice.
আমার না মেন্টর কে?
পেদু স্যার ম্যাম।
প্লেটিংটা অনেক নিট, খুবই সুন্দর। আমরা রাইসের উপরে যখন এগ দিই এক্স্যাক্টলি এই টেক্সচারটা অ্যান্ড এই কালারটাই খুঁজি। পারফেক্টলি ডান। ভিতরে স্টাফিংটা কি রোলাডে?
বাসা ফিশ আমি কিমা করে নিয়েছি, এটার সঙ্গে ক্যারেটস অ্যান্ড ক্যাপসিকাম আমি মিক্স করে দিয়েছি কালারের জন্য, অ্যান্ড স্পিনাচকে ব্লাঞ্চ করে ওপরে দিয়ে দিয়েছি।
আমার কাছে খুব ভালো লেগেছে, রোলারটা ভালো ছিল, দেখতেও ভালো হয়েছে, রাইসটাও ভালো লেগেছে, আর প্লেটিং তো সে বলেই দিল, আমি এই ব্যাপারে কিচ্ছু বলছি না। মেন্টর থ্যাংক ইউ। এক কথায় ওয়াও, আমার কাছে অনেক ভালো লেগেছে।
কস্টিংটা আরো ডিটেইলসে লিখতে হবে।
অ্যাকচুয়ালি শেফ আমি তো মানে ক্যারেটস আর ক্যাপসিকামগুলো খুবই অল্প পরিমাণে ইউজ করেছি, মিন্স করে এতটুকু ইউজ করেছি।
আপনি 5 টাকা ধরেন।
এই জন্য ওই ভেজিটেবল একসাথে লিখেছি এই জন্য।
রাইট, বাট আমাকে ডিটেইলসটা দিতে হবে, ঠিক আছে? থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ তামান্না।
সেরা রাঁধুনির বিগত সব সিজন আমি অনেকবার করে দেখেছি, যেহেতু এটা আমার খুবই স্বপ্নের একটা শো, এবং সেখানে আমি সবসময় দেখতাম পূর্ণিমা ম্যাম কারো খাবার ভালো হইলে, প্রেজেন্টেশন ভালো হলে ওয়াও বলেন, এবং আজকে সেই জিনিসটাই পূর্ণ হয়েছে। উনি আমার প্রেজেন্টেশন দেখে এবং খাবারের টেস্ট নিয়ে ওয়াও বলেছেন। ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ তো সবারই স্বপ্ন, ডেফিনেটলি এটা আমারও অনেক বড় একটা স্বপ্ন। হোপ ফর দ্য বেস্ট।
দর্শক, ফুড টেস্টিং শেষ, এবারে রেজাল্টের পালা। তবে তার আগে আমি একটা ছোট্ট ব্রেক নিয়ে ফিরে আসছি। দর্শক, সময় হয়েছে বিরতি নেবার। আপনারা দেখছিলেন সেরা রাঁধুনি রান্নায় শ্রেষ্ঠত্বের লড়াই সিজন 8। নিচে ছোট্ট একটা বিরতি, ফিরছি এক্ষুনি, সাথেই থাকুন।
U Linh gì bật lên thêm một định mệnh nữa Binh ấy. Tôi nhờ thằng này đi mày xong đâu rồi sao nó chấm như thế nên thầy chỉnh thầy xóa gì thôi đi, đừng có ai bận tâm. Rồi 26 lap với 86 năng lượng, 86 triệu năng lượng nào. Tại cắm đông rất nhiều quá ấy. Rồi đi. Uầy, cũng năng lượng vàng à? Chơi tự to bước đi. Đó cũng năng vàng ấy. Đinh vậy 90 rồi. Tím này. Uầy, mấy cục tím nhỉ? Sao tự nhiên ra mình đấu năng lượng tím nhỉ? Bình chi linh ô thua nhà này, thua nguyên nhà. What the hell, chôn đầu. What the fast luôn đấy. Hồi chấm kiếm này, thầy ơi, kiếm hết kiếm này. Ảo nhỉ? Được chứ. Đã khuya rồi mà sao anh vẫn nhắc. Khuya rồi anh chưa ngồi với em. Đã khuya rồi. Rồi 33 tiền à, cần 50 tiền đấy, cần một lần 50 tiền, xong về lại kiếm tiền revert, các revert lên 10, xong rồi 10x lên tốc độ, xong rồi thẻ nó quay lấy tiếp. Đính vào bản kế hoạch tương lai. Đấy, giờ phải mở ra sẽ đi của cái 50 củ sữa binh luôn đấy. Lôi chưa? Lôi. 27 lát à? Ui, mấy cái gì? Không ít. Gọi là sao yếu nhỉ? Tôi đánh nhau qua hơn 19 độ thôi. Đường gì? Ơ giờ. Được chưa? Hình chưa? Về 1.36 nữa. Nó chỉ vòng quay. Rồi, let's go boy. Làm việc của mình đi, thằng trai. Ui. Sao dám việc nổ xoay bài vậy? Bài đánh ngu quá. Đến không? Đến. Cho qua tao. Bình chi bình chỉ lên. Giật đấy nhỉ? Bình. Cái xe này xoay tròn bị giật. Bị giật trên xe. Chứ tại pet nặng quá. Uầy, thần rừng hắc ám thần rừng à? Thằng này một bài nó trôn vậy. Sao mà đánh cái gì đấy? Đánh U Linh cái gì sử hiền giá này. Ra hắc ám thần rừng đánh U Linh hiền giá. Hay. Nice boy. Nice boy không? Nice boy nước rửa tay. Vệ sinh khử khuẩn hàng đầu số 1 Việt Nam. Power reset in 1 minute and 50. Yes, 50. Tốt. Rồi 39 mà. Đây rồi. Ngày 10 mà nữa. Thần tài đến. Rồi cái để cho nó tự perfect phát đầu ấy. Sau đấy là mình cần bắn nó. There you go. I'm here. I'm choices. Làm là không nhân nhở. Có thể không? What? Fast. Không bảo mì. Rồi đến là tài chính. Thank you for waiting. Thanks for waiting. Ok, đây rồi. Sự vừa chính ấy. Thằng nhìn chiêu vậy. Mệt mỗi thầy à. Thằng chiêu. Perfect. Ngay 2 lần này, 20%. 30% nhé. Lệch. Lỗi thầy. 3 lần. 30%. 40 lần 40%. 40%. Perfect. Cộng bao nhiêu đây? 50%. Bình. Làm ra xinh tươi. Rồi phải nhận năng lượng này. Rồi năng lượng vàng này, bình. Bằng cái 80 ấy, anh chuẩn bị. Thua hoài vậy. 74 máu rồi. Ô, lõi đâu? Đéo hiểu Azit ạ. Yes. Cút. Bay nào. Quả đầu tiên thì cứ tự động bay thôi em ơi. Còn đâu còn lại là đây thầy chỉnh. Bình chia linh. Thử tốc độ ấy. Thằng kia không bay à? Cháu. bơi theo cái đít của thầy đi. Please I'm new. Good biết please. Phải chưa? Thằng lọ bù là mau xin gì vậy? Tên là gamer xin. Vì bớt 4 lần, game 41. Công người mới chơi thật. Sẽ thắng đầu tiên này. Sau 5 trận thua thì đâu có trận thắng đầu tiên. À. Chuẩn không? Nhưng nào có đam ấy. Thread không chết được. Thắng, mày đi. Trận thắng đầu tiên. Binh trời ơi, từ phải binh nhé. Với cộng 50% này chắc là nhót được 10%. Đâu được. Biết rồi, sao này mới đâu được. Rồi 10% nữa. Không tin rằng em muốn về đâu. Giáp vai Nguyệt Thần phân tách rồi Nguyệt Thần này. Rồi như chèo thuyền không bằng ấy, lái xe như chèo thuyền không bằng. Đi đi. Chuẩn không thầy? Đi. Chuẩn không thầy ơi? Binh xì lên không? Mãi từ bật nhạc này. Khoan, perfect à? Bình để cho cút từ xong nó lá mày ra xong rồi vào bật này nhá. Đó từ phong tỏa này. Đây rồi xài phải đấy. Perfect ngon. Lát kìa. Mày thách thức thầy. Mua cân bằng. Mày mua cân bằng. Quỷ cân bằng. Quỷ không được quả thằng em được cái chôn nào. Rồi một cân bằng rồi. Sao bao nhiêu đấy? Có bao nhiêu? 25 lap. Bao nhiêu cơ? Cho không. Từ từ thay bộ cái này. Thì quay chay. Đâu rồi 50 pha đông nhắc. Con số gì đây? Thần thái đen thắp hương trên mọi nhà. Ôi rồi ôi. Comment. Rồi lại công cuộc cày tiền rồi. Comment có trốn không dư 8.000. Không mong tắc kìa. Chen left à? Ôi không được á. Tí tẹo. Chuyển ở ngoài thầy ơi. Chịu ơi, thua hết này, loay nữa đâu. Đéo nói nữa, đéo đánh rồi. Chôn nó luôn, chôn vãi thằng gì à? Chôn nó lìn, giống nào cũng chôn. Mày chết sáu thầy ơi. Chỉnh được không vậy? Rồi ăn. Nhéo ăn ạ. Chôn tao. Không được perfect. Không lên đỉnh à? Chôn vậy. Cũng muốn có được nhiều lần perfect landing của còn đâu tâm nhà thêm năng lượng đi, thực giờ yếu ấy. Ba củ à không cần anh gì à. nếu không cần anh, yeah, nếu không cần anh, ta la 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 la. Go 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 béo, go 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 béo, go 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 béo. Tấm giáp mà đéo gì đâu. Chữ thêm. Ây trời ơi. Vào chấm. Nè, đâu rồi. Lên. Ôi mắt tôi môi cho xin. Ngoài ngoài ít. Chiều tay. Tiền. Cái lỗ ló nó phủ nó mau.